good side for the side of SGT Omega. Nakuhaan sila ng buff in front of their faces. In front of their faces, and that says a lot. And we are seeing items left and right coming out here from both teams.
No, fighting as a whole team. Wanna go for MM, mga kaibigan. Ano yung ka-split? Naka-split ba si Very curious, no?
Nasa ganun yan, nasa ganun.
Or kung naka-win talker yata ito kung sakali, sa item mo. The movement speed is decent. Defenders life steal din as well mula dun sa endless battle. There is the Lord fight. There is a Lord 2, mga kaibigan. Knock-up 3. Gets burned there. And there's the pin down of the court. Simba! Harry!
is down! And here comes the fight. Next hitter na dito will be the next one to go down. And look at that! In the middle of everything! That will go down! And they will go straight for the bush! And squishing moves, this might be it!
This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. There should be a miracle play that should be pulled up here by Daedalus. Blazing to it is up. Ultimate front. The Melodic is also up. Now members of No Limit gonna go for the push here. On the top lane, inhibitor turn. Knock-up coming in from Sky. Mga kaibigan, si Tito activates his durabilities. Pero kulang pa rin. Sabay pa din dito sa mga member of Omega.
Daedalus trying his best, but No Limit will eliminate SGT Omega. SGT Omega is out of the tournament.
Congratulations sa No Limit Squad. Isa sa mga pinakinilalang lason sa ating regular season, still here as a massive threat at the playoffs of this MPLPH Season 3.
This is heartbreaking.
Of course.
I mean, we're all happy that No Limit actually made it to the next round. But two of our crowd favorites are gone.
It's always a 50-50, mga kaibigan, pagdating sa isang laban dito. Again, SGT Omega, wala pa Season 2. Napamahal na sila sa mga tao. They're gonna be taking their leave here at the MPL. Para sa team. Para sa team.
Yeah, para sa team. And tatandaan natin na defeat, you can use that to actually propel yourself papunta to success.
Part of the journey. Part of the journey is the end. Is the end. Yeah.
And another season na naman na pwede nilang masalita.
No Limit still here, mga kaibigan. And of course, for the better breakdown ng laban na yun, papasa na natin ito sa ating mga panel. Muli kami yung naging shoutcaster for the one officially moving on for na kasama syempre.
Si Butters, the official third panel of PH Esports.
Wolfen panel, kayo naman po.
Kamalapit na cast, of course, mula kay Shinbu at Butters. Maraming salamat. Ako pala si Wolf, the panel host kasama ang malapit at matatangkad ng panel members natin. Zetex, Dog, and TDC. Unfortunately, it's the end of the line. And surprised to say, na yung mga franchise natin ang nanalo sa first round. No, dalawang BREN at dalawang Archangel. Of course, No Limit representing BREN at this point. Kudos to SGD pa rin naman. Guys, what can we say about that game?
That's one of the biggest victories ng No Limit so far. Alam naman natin na galing pa sila sa open qualifiers and they have made it past the first round of this playoff. So this is a huge momentum boost para sa kanila. And taking down a team like SGD Omega will surely carry them all the way siguro hanggang, let's see, baka the bracket finals, maybe even the finals.
Why not? Well, they will be facing up against a very strong opponent din naman. Kuya Doggy, what can you say about No Limit?
Ibang klase. Like I said, yung carry, pag kaya niyang labanan yung Claude, paano siya mag-dominate sa Claude, talagang di kaya ng Claude yun. Basta pag wala pang Golden Staff or Demon Hunter. So yun yung pinapakita dito ni JP. Overwhelming performance kay JP talaga. He's just shredding that bell ring like it was papel lang, parang naka-ulti na. So, nice performance there by JP kasi ang carry, pagka umabot sa ganun stage, you need to farm very, very good. Consistent farming, but he is still consistent. Ang nagustuhan yung kay JP ito, kay JP, consistent farming na siya, sumasama pa siya sa clash.
So, talagang lahat halos nag-aagampanan na yung role. Kahit nagpa-farm siya, habang nagpa-farm siya, I mean, nakaka-participate pa rin sa laban.
Hindi siya ma-absent, lagi siyang present, ibang klase. Ibang klase.
grade A student pa lang. Ang politics natin. Now, Kuya Tats, ano masabi natin?
Ang ganda ng performance ng No Limit doon, execution-wise. Ang ganda ng mga minuan Fury na Reflesha. Again, yun yung nagiging opening ng No Limit for them to initiate. Pero merong mga instances rather na medyo questionable yung fight nila sa may Lord area. But I think recently nung pagkakita ko, opening pala yun, yung naghahanap sila ng unting butas. You're using Reflesha as a bait para lang ma-pull. Then the rest of No Limit will just reinforce pagkatapos. So ang ganda ng execution ng No Limit.
Kel VJ, of course. The series of his career, tinulungan niya ng malupit big time ang No Limit to advance to round number 2 after that victory over SGD Omega. Pero syempre, let's not only talk about SGD Omega. Malapit din naman No Limit, malapit din naman pinakita ng SGD Omega all throughout the season. That game, that specific game number 2, I think it was a battle of initiators din. Akay, kinontrol na ngayon ni Lex na sobrang successful siya in the previous season. Ang ganda na kanya mga initiations. But MM salvaged that game after yung sa Lord. Hindi nila nanakaw yung Lord, I think. Pero napatay nila yung 3 members ng SGD Omega. They were successful in the game throughout. But then again, you have to give kudos pa rin sa whole of SGD Omega. What can we say about SGD Omega, guys?
I mean, sa akin dun sa SGT, I mean, nice game, saludo, kaibigan, so Sir Lex, ibang klase talaga performance.
Yes.
Coming from Carl, lahat, kay Dale, kay Levi, kay Ivan din, ibang klase. But then, public tayo din sa game. Dun sa last clash, na-pinpoint ka agad dun si Carl sa kanyang Harry. Kung nakita niyo yung Kufra, nakadating ka agad sa kanya. So that was the key point na wala dun si Carl. So walang retribution sa Lord.
Yeah.
Doon na nagbago lahat.
Alright, I just wanna ask for your last thoughts. Very quick thoughts lang doon sa series na yun. Siyempre para sa SGD Omega and No Limit. Very quickly. Yeah. Any last thoughts, guys?
No Limit, control, dire-diretso lang. Yung drive, kasi since confident na nakikita ko yung mga players ng No Limit, dire-diretso lang. Yung kaba nandun pa rin yun, pero gamitin nila yun as a perk, parang advantage. SGD Omega, siyempre nice game. Of course, GG.
Next game nila, sobrang importante.
Sorry. No Limit, continue lang. Kay VJ, the best. Ibang klase.
Continue lang, lalo na next game nila, sobrang importante, which is the last game for tonight.
Yeah.
Versus Single Ultra, so very, very
Tough challenge.
Tough challenge. Kung malampasan nila yun, that's, again, another history.
Oh, definitely. Now, fortunately for us, makausap natin si Kiel VJ kasama, syempre, Joe Starscream and Sarah Line.
Yes, maraming salamat sa ating panel host, si ating esports fit or esports fit, si Caster Wolf. Alright, kasama namin ngayon ang ating MVP for the games. Guys, let's give it up for Kiel VJ! Ayan, si Kiel.
Congratulations once again. How does it feel to be the youngest player on your team? Mababait ba yung mga kuya mo sa'yo?
Si Kiel is 14 years old lang.
14, yes.
Kung 14 ako, may ako magkukwento. Ito, sagutin mo yung tanong.
Sobrang saya po. Para na nga po ako ang boss ng bootcamp namin kasi inutosan ko mga kuya ko.
Pansong-panso!
Boss ng boss, parang boss na raw siya kasi inutusan niya yung mga
Kuya ko po.
yung mga kuya mo.
Pansong-panso talaga. So it's really like one big happy family.
Grabe, ang
Ganyan
galing,
yung gusto namin
Alright, so congratulations, Kiel. Mamaya, we will see you or sa mga few games natin. Again, congratulations sa team mo. Ayun, so sige, we'll see you in a while.
Sa next game. Congratulations!
Alright, si Kiel actually mahihain talaga siya. So,
siya.
kahit
So
ako mahihain.
cute!
Ganyan din ako. Actually, nung 14 years old ako, hindi pa uso yung Mobile Legends.
Hindi pa, wala pa Mobile Legends.
Wala pa. Huwag natin pag-usapan yung mga edad. Anyway, going back. Again, reminders namin for those yung mga bumili ng 500 diamonds. It's gonna be divided into 2 days. So the first day, you're gonna get 200 diamonds plus 150 dust. And then the next day, which is tomorrow, you will receive the 300 diamonds.
Yes, you'll actually receive another code which will contain the extra 300 diamonds. And also,
Yes.
once again, we would like to thank everyone involved with putting this whole event together. The presenter of the event, Munton, our epic sponsor, Gamely and Realme, and our elite sponsors, DX Racer, HyperX, Unipin, and Mountain Dew, and of course, MET Events for organizing the event.
Yes, so papalapit ng papalapit yung ating mga nauubos na teams natin eh. So malapit na tayo sa ating mga malulupit na teams, sa mga top teams. So when we come back, more matches we have for you. Again, this is going to be day 1 of Mobile Legends Professional League Season 3 playoffs. We'll see you later, guys.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth. Mega kill! Thank me, my lowly opponent. Unstoppable! This ally has been slain. Legendary!
to Mobile Legends Professional League Season 3 Playoffs! Okay, we're now on our match 5, everyone.
Yes. Malapit na tayo sa ating finals. Halfway. Kasi bukas meron pa eh.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
almost halfway kasi kalahati na ng araw.
And tomorrow final.
Yes. Grabe. And of course, reminding those people who won a while ago, kasi we were actually giving prizes. So yung mga voucher codes, tinawag namin kanina, reminding you that you can claim them at the legendary registration booth. Yes. Para dun sa mga, and of course, yung mga bumili ng mga diamonds, you can claim 200 for today, 200 diamonds plus 150 dust, and of course for tomorrow, it's going to be another 300 diamonds. Okay, so...
And also, we would like to thank our sponsors. The presenter of the event, Munton, our epic sponsors, Gamely and Realme, our elite sponsors, DX Racer, HyperX, Unipin, and Mountain Dew, and also MET Events for organizing the events.
Alright, so, grabe no, Sarah, game number 5 na tayo. So, kanina, napakita na natin lahat ng teams natin eh. Kasi
Yes.
match 1, 2, 3, 4. So, we have 8 teams for this tournament.
Yes.
So, ngayon, ito na yung mga parang magtatanggalan uli tayo. So, this is gonna be match 5. So, let's go ahead and start with our game. Calling on for our next team to represent, we have EVOS PH.
Let us now give a warm welcome for OWNAGE! Alright, there you have it. EVOS PH and OWNAGE. Mga sir, lapit kayo dito. ito yung mga time na ilalayo ano. Di ba ilalayo? Ba't kayo lumalayo? Seryoso yung kasama ko. Sige. Ito, sige, quick question lang naman. Etong with the next game, kayo ba'y, ito, with OWNAGE, kayo ba confident kayo or medyo nag-aalangan pa kayo sa game na to? Sa tingin nyo, kaya nyo ba silang i-own?
Yun, bago naman magsimula yung play, talaga naganda kami.
pilit namin pag-uwi lahat ng mga kalaban namin. Kaya nagkataon kanina na natalo kami. Pero ngayon, susubukan namin makabawi.
Huwag yung subukan. Gawin nyo. Gawin nyo. Alright? Thank you, brother.
Alright, I have with me Lambot. Okay, from OWNAGE. Who do you feel is the best player in the opposing team, and do you think they'll have what it takes to help carry their team? Okay, one more time. Who do you feel is the best player in the opposing team, and do you think they'll have what it takes to help carry their team?
Para sa akin, si Aji. Pero kaya namin yun siya.
Yun yung energy. Bring that into the match, guys.
Alright. Sige. Kamay na kayo. Magkamay na kayo. Kamay na kayo, guys.
Both teams shake hands.
Yan. Dapat kasi, Sarah, ina-dish mo. Na-pressure yung... Na-pressure. Ayan.
I can actually hear their supporters cheering on. Meron pa akong nakitang narinig na fan chant.
Oh, shoutout
Let's
kay
go,
Dexy.
EVOS!
Ayun yung sumusupport dito sa EVOS.
Lakas!
Oo, grabe.
Lakas ng
Nasa harap
EVOS.
Alright. So, ayun nga. Itong ating match na to, parang kumbaga make and break din to eh. Kasi pag natalo sila dito, pwedeng wala na sila. Wala na silang chance.
Nice!
Kaya kailangan
Perfect.
dito.
So much
Asa na
energy.
sigaw, ganun dapat.
Lalaban na talaga sila.
Alright, so ito, yung mga teams natin, ayan, nakaupo na sila, nag-set na, naglalagay na ng mga pulbos uli. I think our game is about to start. And let's go ahead and pass to our caster, sa panel host, Wolf. Ikaw na bala.
Thank you so much, Joe Starscream and Sarah Line. And this time, EVOS will be facing up against another Archangel team. This time, OWNAGE naman ang kanilang katapat. Natin kung magbabago to or will OWNAGE actually destroy the Lion's Roar. Kasama natin ngayon, syempre, Rockheart, Illustrado, and Midnight. Illustrado, bago sa ating panel, how are you doing?
Okay naman ako dito. Sakto lang. Maganda yung mga laban. Kaya excited ako na mapag-usapan ng mga laban natin.
Alright, if you don't know guys, Illustrado is from the English stream.
Okay, isa pong dayuhan na nakita ko sa plan.
Kaya ba ano ka ngayon?
Mafia alerts.
What do you call this code? What tawag
It's
sa code?
called a safari jacket.
Safari jacket! Okay. Perfect, parang summer syempre.
Kasama siya.
Let's not talk about sa mga suot natin. Let's talk about the teams actually. EVOS, this is sort of two sides of the spectrum eh. Parang EVOS did their off of a defeat, samantala OWNAGE naman of a very important na win. We will see the members of EVOS in a short while. But what can we say about this team?
So, if you're gonna base it off momentum, it's very easy to say that we're probably not gonna be the best, the team to beat. What do you call it? To bet on. Pero I feel like EVOS, they haven't actually shown everything yet. I feel like there's something, there's really something these guys actually have in store for us. So again, never count them out.
Never count them out. Well, how about you guys? Ano ba pwede natin idagdag about EVOS PH?
I think for me, they just need to find their groove. Kasi the thing about EVOS PH is meron silang meron silang mid-game power spike. Na kapag nakuha nila, nag-snowball na out of control, it's very hard for them, it's very hard for any team to stop them. Nakita natin yan nung regular season. Every time nakukuha nila yung front show, yung comfort pick nila dito, they always run away with the strategy. Walang makapick sa kanila. I think ang downside lang ng EVOS dito is yung early game nila. They need to solidify their early game better. Kasi if you're gonna look at other teams, like for example, yung team na kalaban nila kanina, ito sa Archangel. Ang ganda ng early game ng Archangel. Game 1, Game 3, ang ganda ng rotations, ang ganda ng XP distribution. And I think yun lang yung kailangan pangkunan ng EVOS PH, yung early game solidification.
Yeah, agree ako sa kanya because of the fact na yung early game kanina, it's
was the main point kung saan sila nagkukulang, honestly. And it seems to me that EVOS is a team na napakagaling when it comes to the momentum. They really thrive off confidence. They really thrive off their performance, you know, when it comes to being able to be in the zone. Kaso lang, when you start off every single game from behind, yung early game mo, it's not the best, it's not where you want it to be. Talagang mahihirapan ka when it comes to the mid game, when it comes to the late game.
And it's way harder ngayon, especially off of a loss. But let's see, katapat nila ngayon, syempre, OWNAGE. OWNAGE naman, off of a very important win. Nakikita nyo ngayon ng mga players ng OWNAGE, Mr. Pao, Lemon, Mimon, Exhort, and CKTD. What can we now say about this specific team, guys?
Okay, so for OWNAGE, honestly, sobrang nagustuhan ko yung mga ginagawa nila kanina. Honestly, with Foods that came on that Franco, hiding in that rush time and time again, nakakuha siya ng hook. Sobrang ganda ng mga plays nila. It just shows that OWNAGE is able and ready to make, being able to adapt at any given situation. Earlier on, you saw just how versatile their lineup can be, picking up any hero, even the newer ones, even putting Franco into their meta. It just goes to show that at any given point, OWNAGE can come in and dominate and just, they are a very intelligent team. And not just intelligent, but also very mechanically gifted. Talagang skilled sila kahit na paglalaro ng pagalingan mag-mobile, pagalingan talaga.
Pagalingan mag-ML.
Pagalingan mag-ML. And at the same time, madali na sila mag-ban, madali na sila mag-draft. And it's hard to fight that.
I think for me, OWNAGE is the explosive version of Archangel. Like, for Archangel, they're more disciplined, they're more methodical, and yung approach nila dito is basically talaga naka-conditions. Yung OWNAGE, they're more explosive. They prefer those chaotic team fights. Talagang yung mababaliw kapag ikaw yung kalaban nila. And that's where they thrive. Yung hindi mo maintindihan yung laban nila. And it's a much better version ng split push ng Archangel. Kasi kung isipin natin si CKTD, it has been the playstyle ng OWNAGE. And sila yung sa kanila nakatatak yung split push talaga.
Oo naman.
Nagkaroon na nga sila ng house nagkaroon na sila ng house call
Segway is coming.
Hindi lang yun sabi-sabi, talagang pinanindigan nila na talagang playstyle nila. I don't know, I feel like that's a good thing. At the same time, I think ina-expect na ng EVOS yun.
Yeah.
So that could be a possible weakness na pwedeng exploit ng EVOS.
Yeah, before we actually head to more of the segue or the strategy stats, merong mga win conditions si para sa team sa to, And I think that for ito yung mga sasabi natin yung mga win-con. Ito na yung bagong segment natin dito, the win-con segment. But we kind of compiled this before the actual event happened. And nakita natin for OWNAGE, start strong, split smartly. Hindi lang basta mag-split, hindi lang pwede mag-segue. Kailangan smart ka rin about it. And dodge losing clashes.
Yeah, which is something that we've seen them do really, really well in the previous games. Nakita natin sila. Hindi lang sila papasok with any fight. Hindi lang sila basta-basta naglalaban. They know when to back off. They know when to engage. They're showing a very, very disciplined and a very, very different side of Archangel OWNAGE that we saw in the previous season na, okay, magaling kayo individually, mechanically skilled, meron kayo yan. Pero ngayon sa point na to, they're developing, maturing as players, as individuals, and as a team na ang ganda talaga makita sa kanila.
Yeah. For EVOS naman, let Doof shine.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's something that's common between us casters na nakita natin na pag Doof is able to run away, it's unleashed, kumbaga. Malapit na kanila malapakita, read the draft, and unleash the Cobra that they have. EVOS is very critical with their team fight. Isa silang team fighting team. Alam natin yon from the start. And I think that in the previous match that they had, di sila masyado nakapag team fight, get back to their roots. Is this series gonna be different, especially against a team who doesn't want to team fight? Tingin niyo ba?
I feel like the clashing playstyles of these two teams are gonna boil down to this in-game decision making. Yung paggawa mo ng desisyon, habang lumalaban kayo, go ba tayo or hindi? Sasagutin ba natin yung split push or hindi? I think those are EVOS' questions that need to be answered. At the same time, kailangan nyo ding, again, alam mo yung sobrang solid ni Doof na ginawa na siyang literal na win condition. Ganun lang talaga yun, di ba? Like, get someone who can pick up the slack if Doofenshmirtz kind of falls behind a little bit.
Yeah. Siguro lang short pointer lang sa dalawang point dito for EVOS is let Doof shine. I think yung early game talaga ng EVOS dito, you really need to refine much better. Kasi kung titignan nyo yung BREN Esports, they really have this amazing mage, in the form of UG na they can play around. So I think for EVOS, they need to find their identity which is sometimes yun yung naglalak sa kanila. We've already seen yung Chokufra, and what more pa kung ma-develop pa nila si Duke. It will add dun sa layer of early game na hinahanap natin from EVOS, and yung Unleash the Kufra, again, medyo identity to ng EVOS PH.
Yeah, you went back, going back to your point, minention nga natin yung playstyle, the clashing playstyles. You know, yung, the team of the picks, the team of the clashes, iba, sobrang iba. And I think it's really gonna come down to the drafting phase dito. See, whose playstyle will reign supreme, who will do a lot better when it comes to the game itself will come down to the draft. The big problem that I see here is napakagaling ngayon mag-draft ng Archangel OWNAGE. Ang hirap mag-draft against Archangel OWNAGE. So EVOS has a really tall task if they want to play the way that they want to play and let Doofen shine, as you said earlier, if they want to be successful against Archangel OWNAGE.
And I think that's one of the powers of the shared playbook that we like to talk about with the Korean Yoda.
Korean,
right?
But, you know, nag-beat na rin syempre dalawang teams ito during the group stages. And here are the stats, and I think that this is EVOS decided. 12-5, and of course, 19-9 nung first game nila. It was a bit short para sa first teams because the thing with EVOS is they don't let their opponents get to the late game. Dahil sabi nga ni Goy Midnight, early game, ang focus ito ng EVOS PH. Well, OWNAGE, hindi natin, if we set aside yung nangyari kanina na mabibilis na laban, I would say that OWNAGE really wants to go for the late game naman. Mas longer games sila dito. So, stats don't lie, kahit yung mga previous na nakita natin, parehas ang tingnan to talaga clashing yung kanilang playstyle. Hindi talaga magkaparehas. It kind of makes me think, what will happen in this specific series?
Yeah, it's funny. If you look at the bans, they even banned similarly Kimmy, Harriet, Grok. It's like all over and over again. Hellcurt.
Yeah.
So, kind of, parang alam nila na Hellcurt can answer yung split push na gagawin if ever ng OWNAGE, which is of course their power. On the other side of the coin, they also avoid, on the side of EVOS na OWNAGE naman, they get those heroes that are so strong in the team fights naman. They ban it out, rather.
I think for Archangel, yung sinabi mo kanina yung clashing plays na talaga, it's early game momentum versus late game, kasi the more the game goes late, it's very oriented for the split push, and Archangel, they should find this one easier considering na medyo mahina nga yung early game na EVOS.
Now we have the draft for us.
Your team is
Nandiyan pa rin ang Kajaba, nandiyan pa rin ang Esmeralda, actually, surprisingly, sa OWNAGE hero that they really don't want have. But for one of these teams, ano ba yung mga priority natin dito? Like, for example, EVOS, gusto ba nila agad ng Grok? I think absolutely the answer is yes. But apart from that, looking at Kimi, looking at Harin, eto mga heroes na to nagiging available na dahil sa iba na yung priority na iba ng mga heroes. Ano yung mas gusto ng para sa teams?
It's funny, I kind of expect na ma-open yung Harith for both of these teams. Both of these teams have players who really like to play Harith, and especially giving that over. And there you go, the ban is already there.
Yeah.
And as well as the Selena.
One of the things that I wanted to talk about, of course, is sobrang hirap na for mage players ngayon, now that we don't have Kagura in this patch, of course. So it really changes the dynamic, lalo na kung you have a team that really likes to run double mages, diba? So you're very limited kung anong mapipili mo, considering the fact that this Kagura is a top-tier mage. You're limited to Harith. You're limited to maybe playing Kim, you're limited to even going back to Cushion. Sobrang konti na lang mga mapipili mo, and I really think it forces the hand. It weakens the role, I think, of maybe mages in this current patch.
OWNAGE dito, I really like the idea. They're forcing out either a Grok or a Claude here from EVOS PH. Considering na tinanggal na nila yung Esmeralda in Kimi, that's the thing. Nakita nila kanina yan, the Esmeralda, it protects yung backline. Si Kimi, it's a frontliner na kapag pinaras mo kasi kay Grok, may hirapan ka talaga masukin. That's why they banned out the Esmeralda and Kimi rito and possibly opened up another set of draft here for EVOS kasi hindi na nila pwedeng kunin yung Kufra-Cho combination.
No, like we said, EVOS, the first site na makita nilang available to Grok na to kukunin at kukunin nila, it really fits their playstyle. Grok allows so much early game control that EVOS will really have a great time. Their win rate is 100%. Well, it's just 2 games straight naman. Di pa masyadong ganun pwede natin mag-base. But interestingly, OWNAGE, wanna go for the Claude and the Cho.
Yeah, whenever OWNAGE goes for the Claude, man, I always see it go super late. Ito yung Claude na spam lang ng ultimate sa Rips eh. Clear waves, tas lipat ng lane, okay, out na ako.
I expect this to go really long, so I guess EVO should kind of start drafting towards that side of the game, right? Go
I
for
think
late
they're
game.
doing it exactly as you're saying. I mean, tingnan mo, ginawa nila yung Lunox, and as we know, Lunox is one of those heroes that really start to shine, come to the mid, come to the late game. They're yung kind of hero that can a lot of damage, but takes a while to ramp up.
Midnight win condition, no?
Oo nga eh. This is really interesting. They still pick up the Kufra here for EVOS PH. And I do think it's the comfort kasi kabisadong nila itong hero na to. And at the same time, it limits yung potential ni Cho. Kasi once you use the bouncing ball, trabaho mo lang lakaran mo kung saan man pupunta yung Cho. And you limit the initiate potential from OWNAGE.
Well, one thing I actually wanted to mention is this Lunox picks right here from Doofen. We spent a little time talking about it. Pero the thing is, si Doofen, pinipili niya yung Lunox na to a lot. They are very known for picking this Lunox all throughout the MPL Season 3, the regular season. A lot of the time, it doesn't work. So, minsan kasi napapunish sila dahil medyo predictable yung Lunox na to. And especially the fact that there's no more Bagura involved is very predictable. So, napaplano ng mga teams against how to play against that. And at the same time, it doesn't always work na yung Lunox on the Doofen. Doofen is very known to be really good on those very mobile heroes such as the Arrow of Gushing. So, parang ngayon, you're very limited with the Lunox pick at this moment.
Yeah, at the same time, I was kind of expecting a Hellcurt ban there for EVOS. I mean, that's one of the heroes that can probably answer this Lunox na protektado ng Grok sa likod. Nasara pala rather. And the Kufra. So, a bit surprised there. And I expect OWNAGE to at least have a thought of picking it.
Siguro, na-anticipate nila na yung Cho is gonna be a fighter Cho, so that probably is going to go to the off-lane role na kumagay ka na makuha ng Hellcurt. But OWNAGE can easily turn that around. They can easily last pick the Hellcurt dito and just to answer the Lunox. But I think more than anything else, OWNAGE, kailangan pa nila ng wave clear. This concept na hindi pa masyado na-abuse, of course, sa Mobile Legends. But we know na if you want to defend against Grok Lunox, and if you can't fight against them, kailangan patay mo na lang yung minions.
Yeah, sabayan mo na lang yung clear nila, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, actually, I think wave clearing is also super important, pero hindi lang siya na-emphasize dahil it's very prevalent, not late game, pero early game. Sobrang important ng wave clear early and not to hit that level 4 as soon as humanly possible.
Similar playstyle na nilaro ng
Ito na naman tayo.
Still bringing out the Hayabusa. Again, I really like the idea ng OWNAGE dito. They're just forcing out the hands ng EVOS PH. Kasi the thing about the Karitaban is sila yung nag-try na mag-force out ng pick dito from the side of OWNAGE. Kasi if you look at the draft, medyo greedy na nga eh. Medyo greedy na kung iisipin mo yung heroes ng OWNAGE. Now, ang ginawa nila dito, nililimit lang yung mage potential for OWNAGE. Pero sabi ni Coach Panda rito, wala kami pakialam. We're still gonna go out with the similar playstyle na nilaro ng Archangel kanina nung game nung series nyo. We're still gonna go out with the Hayabusa.
Hindi naman kasi kailangan na naman na laging counter lang ng counter. You can always use your own kind of playstyle and then force it on the map and force your opponent to react to it instead. So this is a good call. At the same time, medyo mahirap pumush or plano nila gamitin lang si Alchus. Pang-push, pang-basag ng torre. Either way, it's a beefy call for EVOS.
You know the thing about Aljus, kaya medyo nagulat ako dito is, it kinda is the answer to OWNAGE. Dahil yung OWNAGE, natalo sila actually ng Aljus, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least Banda told me na nagulat talaga sila, na blindside sila itong Aljus na to when we were off sa break to sa other game. So it was kinda caught off guard with the Aljus and EVOS. Gonna turn it around with this specific pick. I'm not entirely sure if this will work, pero mukhang yung OWNAGE dito, they still are very having their still comfortable lineup. Medyo curveball para sa akin yung Aljus, para sa EVOS, it kind of doesn't fit their, their play style. Pero still, maganda pa rin siya composition-wise kung gusto mo ng mas holistic na lineup. But enough of that, I want to ask about your predictions dito sa game number 1.
It's kind of hard to predict against that. I feel like it's gonna be, again, win condition natin dito. It can move in first actually do strongly. And other than that, can the Lunox stay safe? Yun. I think that's gonna be EVOS win for me either way.
Alright, EVOS, how about you?
I'm gonna say Archangel OWNAGE is gonna take this kasi I'm not entirely convinced about the Lunox pick myself. I mean, we presented our reservations about it na medyo alanganin kasi yung Lunox na to. And I think I have yet to see any evidence na successful yung Lunox at this stage. And yeah, that's just about it.
So, you're rooting for OWNAGE?
OWNAGE.
OWNAGE, alright.
For me, it's EVOS. I have to disagree with the with the point na in-establish natin kay Aldous. It's a really good hero against, especially the lineup of OWNAGE kasi kita mo lahat kung kailan ka pwedeng lumaban, may timing ka, and you have this amazing rotation in the form of Grok. So mabuboost, mapapanel nila yung resource kay Brunox, and in return, yung mid-game power spike ng EVOS na hinahanap natin, doon nila makukuha.
Alright. So it's another split panel, but this time favoring EVOS. Pero mas malupit yata ang duo natin. It's gonna be matched with Butters, and we're gonna give the floor to them.
Mas malupit, umagupit, paring Wolf. Isang mapagpalang Sabado sa inyong lahat. Ako si Manjin, kasama ko si Mayor Butters. Yan, ngayon, para sa ating elimination game, EVOS PH versus OWNAGE. Paring Ters, mainit na naman ang laban natin. Sino ang matatanggal?
Hindi ko pa alam eh.
Hindi pa natin alam.
Para malaman natin, let's head into the game.
Let's go!
Wala pa.
Iba pala.
Mamaya. Ayusin natin mamaya.
Alright, EVOS roar para sa blue. At Segway is coming naman para sa red side. Eto na ang split screen natin. 15 seconds. Lepot ang gagamit dito ng Claude. Bimo ang Joe. Pusake ng Akai. Si Guinevere gagamitin ni Exxon. CKTD naman ang Hayabusa.
For the side of EVOS PH, it's going to be Honda on the Kufra. Dexter will be the Grok. Lupin as the Lunox. Archie will be the Tabs. And Haji on that album.
Magkaibang playstyle, Kuya Butters. Isang bugbugan at isang splitan. Sino ba ang mas malupit na galaw dito, Kuya Ters?
Tatandaan mo si Dexter dito.
Oh.
Isa siyang malaking buki.
Oo. Si Dexter, gamit niya si The Rock. Si Wayne The Rock Johnson. Ako po, medyo tagilid dito, Kuya Ters, ha? Yung combo nila dito, si Dexter, maghaharang ng crack block, tapos itutulak lahat ni Honda kung crack. Ganun ang mangyayari, Barry Ters.
Kumbaga, simple yung skills. Pero tinitignan natin dito, medyo may pull off yun. But let's see. It's possible with EVOS PH.
Especially na yung galawan dito ng side ng OWNAGE ay paisa-isa eh, no? Kasi from afar, long distance, kaya nila kagad kumuha ng pick-off. You have the Cho, you have the Guinevere, then yung special migration, and plus, yung Claude at saka yung Hayabusa, perfect heroes yan for the split characters.
But still, you have to take into consideration yung sinabi na paano natin kanina.
Ano yung sinabi?
These two are very, very easy heroes.
Ay, nako, oo nga, kailangan muna nila magkaroon ng farm, kailangan muna nila ng kakaunting item spike dito, probably to burst down Honda and Dexter, paring Ters. Pero let's talk about Dupen once again, isa sa mga pinag-uusapan kanina. Si Dupen kasi, kung iisipin mo, paring Ters, kumbaga sa basketball, galawan niya dito parang Ben Simmons. Malakas siya, mayroon siya mga mechanics, pero hindi siya umi-score. Kung makikita mo yung stats kanina, karamihan doon, puro assist. 10 assists and 7 assists.
So, kumbaga, hindi lang dapat natin tignan dito yung pagiging mage king niya. Saan napapatay niya? But more on the fact na napupus niya yung kalaban para nandun sa speed of range. Ito ni Haji at ni Archie.
Yun na nga, tama ka dyan dahil yung dalawang bata, the double bata to combination, ang for sure magiging X-Factor dito in terms of damage, the side ng EVOS PH. Meanwhile, OWNAGE right now, nagkakitaan na dito, ladies and gentlemen, dalawang taga-box out. Dexter and Honda, pulado na ang turtle natin, Usakin makikita, pero makukuha ni Tabs ang pagong Honda dito, bumabola-bola, sabay tayo resist, crack duck, pero merong partial migration, Mamba out, Bimo ang matatrap dito, pero both of the teams playing it very safe, Mamba out, kuha ang pagong para sa EVOS.
Sinuntog ni Dexter yung ulo niya sa sarili niyang pader.
Naku po.
Wala siyang sinamahan doon, pero okay lang. Kaya, pero nagkatalunan dito mga kaibigan, Honda. Going in and out, they want this bump so bad, but may nahuli dito, and they will get out.
Naku po, Kuya Ters, parang ang hindi pa tayo nakikita dito, ang Aljus ni paring Haji na having the time of his life doon sa bandang top lane. Again, there's the threat of the global presence na meron yung chase mate natin. Aljus standing in a 1,480 gold, Kuya Ters.
Usakin dito, actually getting focused, but Usakin will be using the Hurricane Dance to get away.
Naku, pero dilemma ba dito ng OWNAGE, pare? Kasi looking at their lineup, lahat din sila puro melee dito. Kailangan nata nila lumapit ng kakaunti.
Honda nahuli si Exort, and that is going to be your first blood.
Okay.
Dexter and Honda combination, and Archie will be joining the fight as well.
The double,
Ayaw nila dito. Ayaw ni Bimo.
the double bouncer, Kuya Ters. Honda and Dexter, si Yugi Boy, mga kaibigan. Ako, si CKTD ang target. Oh!
Crack! 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 Crack!
Can you smell
What the crack is cooking?
seconds. OWNAGE 2, 4 minutes. Ito na ang hinahanap ng EVOS, Kuya Ters.
Uy, ayun, mga kaibigan, Tokyo Trip.
Toki trip! Archie, pinsan! Ah! Puzakin once again. Very commendable, Kuya Ters. Pero teka lang, may clash na naman. Shoryuken dito, Dupen, naging bola. Okay, nandito ang Quad Shadow.
Oy!
Papabalik.
Papabalik.
Oh,
And they actually get it. Dupen will go down. Honda
Nako,
still. They
susunod
still
ba?
want more.
Sabi ni
Dalawang
Honda.
plays there. Walang mga ultimate dito. Pero ito na.
Oh,
You win now.
si Haji, the Wonder Kid, ang unang Wonder Kid. Okay, 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. Honda, sinubukan niya lahat ng kanyang makakaya to save Kuya Dupen dito. Pero kinulang at dahil doon, OWNAGE getting what they want, the split type combo. Look at Claude ngayon with the marksman emblem, Kuya Ters. Talagang normal siya dito. Usually nakakita tayo ng assassin emblems on that one to probably gain the blazing duet damage. Pero dahil dyan sa marksman na yan, normal yan sa likod.
Sabi niya dito, hindi natin kailangan sobrang daming kills. We're not aiming to get kills here. We're aiming to let the Claude scale up.
Oo, kumbaga,
Yun yung idea.
sabi nila dito, ang ML naman, hindi naman yan about kills eh. About lang yan sa pagbasag ng base. Ba't ba kami kikill? Pwede naman mag-reset yan.
Pwede naman pumasok ng base. Hindi naman kailangan lumaban lagi.
Tama.
Still on the top lane, there's a bit of disturbance here. Bimo, uy!
Grabe.
Sobrang layo nun.
Ang layo ng sipa, Black Magic.
Medyo nagkaroon ng massive yung paka nun. Ang layo
Naku
ng
po.
pagkasipa.
Pero yung pag dito, yung target, Bobby, naku, 2 bar na lang. Habang si CKDD, pinagkakagat-kagat ni Pinsan, Archie. Pero may umiikot na naman dito, nakakuha na naman ng EVOS ng pagong. Kumatakbo si na paring Exort, and there's the Glock block. Pero pumasok ang facial migration.
Pero eto, 1v1 with the great one.
1v1 with the great
Lembot.
one.
Lembot. Eto na, Chase Page pumasok, placing duet.
Oh,
Mga
sino ba?
kaibigan.
Kinuunyatan! Yun ang mahirap. Naku po,
Yung tinatawag na KK.
ano yung KK?
Kinonyatan. Ngunit kulang.
Kinonyatan ngunit kulang. Bitin yung konyak, Kuya
Bitin yung
Ters.
konyak.
Ang mahirap kasi doon, ba't mo nga ba kukonyatan yung taong may baril? Siyempre, lugi ka talaga doon. Mauna yung baril, Kuya Ters.
Tama ka naman dun. That's right.
That's right. 6 minutes in, 6 kills in total. Ladies and gentlemen, looking into the items dito, Claude, having the Purify Lembot, meron na rin siya ditong Demon Hunter Sword, Kuya Ters. Sinabi nga kanina ni Kuya Dogs, even though 5 minutes 30 Demon Hunter Sword niya dito, nagkakaroon pa rin kasi siya ng space. Incoming na rin yung kanyang Golden Stamp dito, pare.
Yes, and that is the key to OWNAGE's victory. They don't have to take a lot of these fights to actually just win this.
Correct.
Kabila dito, EVOS PH, they don't even have a marksman. They don't have that late game carry potential na tinatawag natin dito.
But they do have Haji on the Aldos na gustong-gustong lumaban, having the high-end try na din, kaya siguro siya napalaban dun kanina. What's interesting din kasi dito kay Lembot, ang hirap din niya habulin, especially kapag na-pull mo yung Art of
Yung
Thievery.
pinsan mo, Manjin!
Yung pinsan
mo, nahuli yung pinsan mo, si Pusakin!
Oh, tingnan natin dito, mapaa para kay Lembot, pero sa taas, sinapak ng content. Pero eto sina Exxon, naku po, sa baba lang daw sila, habang bumibili pa si Pusakin ng item dito. Dexter, the Grok, the only Grok, mga kaibigan. Hop,
Hop, Exort.
hop,
Exort, nahuli din si Exort.
namoy. Hop, ito, Shoryuken. Oh, naku po,
Oh, ito na.
naku.
Walang dash. Kami nga walang dash.
May UFO.
UFO! Sapat!
Oh!
Uy! Ang kaya naman ng mga nakap!
Ang galing tumalon ng Chinese Garter, mga kaibigan. Naku, eto si Lembot dito. Oh, nagkakasipaan na naman. Laro ang kalsada ang laban. Habang si Nubek, chaos assault.
Bimo!
Oh.
Bimo! Try to run away! Isang kanyat!
Isang konyat ka lang, sabi ni Haji dito. 2-1-2, paring curse. 4 kills ang kanyang naiambag. Lamang ang EVOS ngayon in terms of gold. At ngayon, rekta palit kamiseta.
Rekta tayo dito. CKDD is actually going for the split push. Yun na yung ginagawa niya.
Pero nakita ni Buzaken dito, sabi ni CKDD, bahala na ko nyo dyan, the CKDD way is here. Buzaken, sinasay ko lang sila, pero nawala ka agad dito. CKDD nasa top lane, tumitipi na si Vincent Archie. Tingnan natin ngayon, dito si Bandang Kupra. Okay, CKDD, easy to the busy, Mamba out.
CKDD, that's what he does best. Ito yung trademark na nakilala natin sa kanya.
Correct.
And he's a pro at doing it, so sticking to their guns.
Di mo naman babansagan na si KTD kung wala talaga sa hulog. Kuya Ters, standing in the 1-2 on this Hayabusa, probably makakapatay. Ang hirap din sa position niya ngayon, hindi siya makakapatay kagad ng isang hero. Having the sustain on Archie, Haji na din, Dupen with the Order Brilliance. How do you play this Hayabusa? Don't get kills, just get towers, Kuya Ters.
Technically, say parang imagine CKTD is one of yung hero ni CKTD dito is the Hayabusa. So that means you need to utilize your ultimate to get kills. The only problem is, Dupen has a way to escape it. Archie gets tankier.
Correct.
Haji has certain amount of
Sustain.
certain seconds of immunity.
Tama. Pero ngayon, Kuya Ters, sabi ng EVOS dito, it's time to roar. Dahil pupunta na kami sa top lane. Pumasok si Lastic Man Honda dito. Meron siyang immortality. OWNAGE ngayon. Sabi nila, teka, Defensang, Marino, Archie having a battle. Konya technique, Konya, the ninja way! Fighting Dreamers! Okay, pero walang magkakabatayan dahil mabubuhay, mga kaibigan. Pero nasa ng top lane. Naku po, nakapitas na naman ng isa na wala si paring Vivo at EVOS PH. Magro-roar na nga ba? Dahil kumakatok na sila. Buksan nyo, papasukin ako! Pusakin! Eto, binobola-bola nila paring Honda. CKTD na pagpabilis lang din. Shoryuken para kay Exort pero walang magaganap dahil magpupush ang EVOS sa bandang mid.
Nakakatakot din kasi lumaban dito na side ng OWNAGE. Kasi unang-una, nilalagyan sila ni Dex ng checkpoint.
Nilalagyan sila ng harang.
Oo, may nilalagyan sila ng harang kapag nakuha ka ng checkpoint doon, pag wala kang ID.
Totoo yun.
No entry.
Especially sa EDSA, ganun talaga yun.
Ganun talaga yun.
Delix, kailangan magbayad. O parang sasabihin sa'yo ng checkpoint. Boss, wala pa tayo dyan. Magkamaganyan. Pero, kidding aside, paring Ters, especially na melee lahat ng OWNAGE, isang harang lang with the grab back, the grab block. Paano ka nga ba talaga papasok sa kalaban?
Oh, yun yung pinakatanong eh. Kasi once you get in, you never go out. That is the question for CKTD. How will he fight this? Kanina yung pa sinusubukan mag-split push dito, but EVOS PH, they're actually very active in splitting themselves up all throughout the map and just pressuring the lanes towards the side of OWNAGE.
Under pressure. Sabi nga dito ng OWNAGE, Thunderbelt para kay Haji, Holy Crystal naman on Exort dito. We are now in the late game. 12 minutes in, 4 na kills ang kalamangan ng EVOS. Talagang lumiit ang mapa ng OWNAGE dito. Even though ang aaga ng kanilang mga Athena Shield. Again, Dupen, look at the assist, paring Ters, 3 and playmaker yan. 1 scorer yan, boy. 1, 2, 3.
Chronological order, RG dito. They're just keeping up the pressure, and I do like this idea coming out from EVOS PH. Because they know that Lembot is scaling. Lembot doesn't have Bounty Hunter.
Correct.
So as long as they're taking the fights, and if they lose 1 or 2 heroes, Lembot won't really take, alam mo yun, parang extra gold.
Extra gold, kumbaga, sa ano lang naman siya dito no normal siya dito kasi aasa siya sa mga kasama niya na humaharap, na nang babox out, Kuya Ters.
And right now, we are actually seeing
EVOS. Yep.
They're just there.
Nagkakaroon
Chilling
lang, ladies and gentlemen, ng konting basa ang EVOS ngayon sa pwedeng maging galaw ng OWNAGE. One wrong face check can actually determine the game right now. EVOS, inuubos nila lahat ng objectives ngayon ng OWNAGE, pero eto na ang normal na sinasabi natin na bumula kay Lembot. Nagkakahabulan na. Eto na, papasok na ba dito? Shoryuken, hindi na tama, pero Honda namumula kagad. Lembot with the normals. Chase rate activate na dito, mga kaibigan. Papasok na ba?
Wild charge!
Pahay, nako, hinarangan! Pusa kayo nagsamba ka, mga kaibigan. 11-5.
Si Lembot!
Lembot!
Si Lembot lumalaban dito, pinaril si Dexter, kaso hindi kaya, bato yun eh.
10-feet, syempre naman, pag pinaril mo ang bato pa rin, Kuya Ters. Dalawang mawawala sa OWNAGE. 11-5, naririnig na ata to. They are now finishing the Lord. Finish him.
And the Lord is there. 1,000-pounder won't even connect. Papasok dun sa loob. And CKTD will go down. Lembot, he needs to get away. Haji dito, mga kaibigan, is trying to catch him. Pero here comes the chase mate. Lembot dito, pinigilan.
Pinapumping lang ni Kuya Haji. Sinasay ko niya lang. And now, Duben with the concentrated energy. Ano na ang plano ng OWNAGE? Paano ka makakasplit kung wala kayong ma-split?
And CKTD dito, he's getting shut down. And this is one way to actually stop OWNAGE from getting what they want. EVOS PH, pinapakita nila kung paano nga ba counterin ang isang Hayabusa pick dito. And they're doing it perfectly.
Yap. Even though wala kayong panghuli sa Hayabusa, meron naman kaming kunat. Makunat pa sila sa Chicharon, Kuya Ters. Walang matarget dito si paring CKTD.
Alam mo nga sabi nila, pag may Hayabusa,
may magdudusa. Habang ang tore ngayon ay basag na. EVOS PH umaarangkada. Sabi ni Lord dito, teka, base muna. Habang si Dexter with the grab block na naman. Naku po, wala na atang magawa. Defense ang Marino ang OWNAGE dito. Ito na ang camera. Nilipat na sa EVOS PH. Ay, nagkakasaikuan lang. There's the judge dance.
they want the turrets, they still want to get it. Here comes the Hurricane Dance. Archie will go down, but here comes the fight, mga kaibigan.
Nako, mukhang mega minions na ata ang mangyayari. Chaos Assault, yatap si Guinevere. Eto na ang blazing duet na paring Lemon dito. Pero 1-on-2, Haji, the Wonder Kid. Meron pang sapak, pero may clash doon sa bandang baba. Naku po, si Dupen pa ang main target. Pinagbabaril-baril. Weakness Finder emblem para dito kay Lemon. Pero bitin pa rin. Naku po, nakapag-depensa pa ang OWNAGE, Kuya Ters.
Lumaban yung OWNAGE, matapang.
Oy, lumaban.
Yung OWNAGE,
Matapang.
Oy.
Corrosion side. Para dito kay Kuya Lepot. And look at the damage. Because of the weakness finder, Kuya Ters. Easy normalies para dito kay Kuya Lepot.
Alam mo, sabi dito ng OWNAGE, pwede pa naman namin kayo labanan. Kung baga kanina, nautakan yung kami dun sa first two inhibitor turrets.
Oo.
But on the third,
Hiwalayan laban.
once enough, twice is too much.
Oo, kumbaga,
Thrice is ano?
thrice is many.
Many.
Yun ang mangyayari doon.
Naisusulat.
Naisusulat yun. Tandaan nyo, pag mas marami sa dalawa,
That's
marami
many.
na.
That is many.
Oh, game is pause, mga kaibigan. Time out. Una ang mangyayaring laban,
Substitution.
substitution.
Joke na pala sa dito.
Oh, EVOS on the verge to victory, paring Ters. One wrong fight can determine the game.
Yes, and technically, gumagana din yun para sa side nila. One wrong fight can actually lose them the game as well.
Pero umaabot na kasi tayo sa point na unlimited na yung damage output na meron yung Aldos dito eh. Ni paring Haji. Sinubukan siyang i-shutdown kanina ng side ng OWNAGE. Pero parang walang magawa eh. Parang bitin eh. Even though there's the kill na mula kay Lempot, nakapag-farm pa rin yung Aldos eh.
As long as EVOS keeps on picking those fights na hindi nila kakayanin,
Oo.
parang ramdam ko kaya pa eh. Kaya pa balik na rin ng OWNAGE dito. Pero ang pinaka-problema nila, nakasanay sa pagkakamali ng OWNAGE, yung pagkapanalo nila. And that is one hard position.
Sobrang hirap nun. Oo. Kung ang win condition nyo ay pagkakamali ng kalaban, ba't pa kayo may win condition?
Oo.
Napakahirap, ladies and gentlemen. 52K ang pera ng EVOS PH. Eto na, sabi nila, Kuya Manjin, Kuya Ters, gusto na namin tapusin to. Item check tayo, mga kaibigan.
Right now, looking at the Kufra, everyone is stacked. On the side of OWNAGE, a bit of
Konti pa,
thoughts na hindi pa na gagamit siya. But still, as long as the game progresses,
Correct.
kaya pa rin nila angatan yan. Pero ito ang good news sa kanila. Lempot has items.
May item si Lembot dito. Pero nais ko lang balikan yung mga sinasabi ng analyst natin kanina, Kuya Ters. Kailangan na ata i-release talaga ng EVOS yung Kufra Hero dahil sila ang isa sa mga naging successful with this one. At napag-usapan natin kanina, if you're a Cho and you're up against sa Kufra, habang nagdadash ka, mauuntog ka sa bola.
Mauuntog ka sa
Oo.
bola. Eh nakita natin din yun kanina kay Kuya Exort. He
Oo.
tried to dash out, pero tinamaan siya ng bola.
Tandaan mo, pag tinamaan ka talaga ng bola, hilo ka. Ganun ang mangyayari, Kuya Ters.
Tama naman.
17 minutes into the game, Lempot going in for the art of thievery. Tamang focus lang siya dito. Konti na lang ang buhay ng kanilang tower. Muzaken standing in almost at 8,900 gold. Oh my G, ladies
OWNAGE
and
dito,
gentlemen.
what will they do? EVOS going at it dito sa mga lanes, just trying to push it. But OWNAGE dito,
There is the pressure. There is the pressure na hinahatid ni paring RG dito. Makikita, mga kaibigan, nagkakitaan doon sa bandang Lord. Eto na, launch attack. May nagsasabi dito. Sabi ni Dupen, it's time to play the game. Let's go, sabi niya, Kuya Ters.
uutakan sana ni Aljus. Kaso, wala eh, mabilis din yung utak dito ng OWNAGE.
Siyempre naman, pag pumunta ka sa Lord, pag inahabol mo yung camera mo, maririnig mo din eh. Oo. Kaya kumbaga, sabi ng OWNAGE dito, wait, napanood na namin to. Alam namin ang split technique. Sinasayko nyo lang kami. Alam namin, naglo-Lord kayo kanina. At dahil to, na-negate ang Lord. Tamang stall game muna. Pero Dexter na mula dito. Wild charge out, Kuya Ters.
And this is the perfect time for them to actually fight. Dexter is low. One of their, sabihin natin, one of their playmakers, wala na yung wild charge dito.
Ay, naku po. Cool down. Yun ang nais natin sabihin dyan. Pero Lembot, tumarget dito. Mukhang makikita sila dito, ladies and gentlemen.
And Honda, dito, Signet.
Okay, ito ang chase bait. Ito ang Tyrant Savage magaganap. Spartan Migration. Naku po, mamatay pa dito ang Kupra. Pero nag-activate na ang kanyang immortality. Na-influence sa bandang kabila. Habang may European dance, medyo magulo ang ating laban. Duel. Naku po, hindi tatamang kayo sa dito si Budak ng kanyang target.
Oy,
pero
Vivo!
Vivo, naku, isang one hit ka na lang. Pero double kill si Paring Haji. The Wonder Kid may chase bait pa. Isang konyak pa.
Sakit!
One more hit.
Takbo!
With
Kay lupa! Pusan!
Naku po.
Op. Sabi ni Haji dito, easy lang.
EVOS PH winning that skirmish. Tatlo ang nawala. Lumipat na ulit yung camera sa kanila. Eto na ba ang katapusan, Kuya Ters? 19-minute game. Killing spree ang Kupra.
And Fuzaken, what can you do? Hurricane Dance, desperation move! EVOS PH will win game number 1.
Hear me roar. Malalanistar galaw.
Ano sabi ng ano?
Roar or meow? Eddie meow. Oh my G, ladies and gentlemen, one more victory at matatanggal na ang OWNAGE dito. What is the answer to the split? Wag mo pag-split. Ewan ko.
Tama naman. What is the answer to the split? It's more on just pressuring the whole map. Yun yung pinaka-ginawa ng EVOS dito.
Totoo.
Just eliminate the turrets dun sa labas, yung outer turrets. Then, you split yourselves up.
Yun na nga ang nagaganap. Then, again, CKTD, wala siyang pa-target. No target whatsoever kundi Torre na nakaharang pa doon yung mga makukulat na heroes ng side ng EVOS PH.
Yeah, and alam mo Kuya Manji, mas madami pa ata ang sabi yung panel na Kuya Wolf and friends. Okay.
Okay na ba kami dito, Kuya Terps? Of course, thanks to Manjin as well for a wonderful cast of that very interesting game, I would to say the least. Napalapit na I'm with my panel members here, of course, Rockhard, Illustrado, and Midnight. And ano masabi natin doon, guys?
Dexter God.
Dexter God. I really agree with that. I think that many parts of that game, especially dun sa early game, alam natin na gustong kontrolin agad ng EVOS. It's their win condition was because of Dexter's Grok. Can you explain to me how well done yung pagkagamit ng Grok doon?
Yeah, I think that game, medyo hati yun eh. For majority of the game, parang umaarangkada din yung OWNAGE.
Yes.
There's one pivotal point nung sa baba, sa bot lane, second inner turret.
Yeah.
Parang ang tagal niya nag-hold doon.
Yeah.
Parang siyang si Hodor. Oo, na-hold the door lang hanggang dumating yung mga friends niya. Di ba? Hindi, ang tagal niyang nakipagsayawan under tower, hindi siya namatay.
Yeah.
And then pagdating nung teammates niya, nag-clean up na. And I think they got so much gold from that. Dire-diretso yung place, dire-diretso yung non-stop na 3-man, 2-man na knock-up with the ultimates. It was just beautiful to play. I think makita natin yun sa real.
Yeah, and Midnight, you wanna say something about Dexter's amazing plays out there?
Yeah, I mean, sinabi na ni Rocker din na it's always yung ability ni Grok to clear the wave, and I really like yung ginawa ng EVOS PH. Again, prioritizing the funnel dito, and I'm surprised actually na yung dams, ginawa lang nila is nilikuran lang nila yung wave under the turret kasi alam nila na walang laban doon sa bottom lane. They just want the early game resource din. Kasi the thing about split pushing, it's really hard to split push against a lineup na leading. And you have a Grok on EVOS PH. You can determine, you can dictate kung saan mapupunta yung rotations, and that's what they did. Sila yung nag-dictate ng momentum or ng pressure dito against OWNAGE. And CKTD, for the most part, he will try to split push. Pero again, this is why I really like yung Aljus pick. You can't safely split push against an Aljus.
Yep.
Of course, with the Aljus pick, immediately, naghiwalay kayo, he can dive in at any time, come back, rejoin the fight. The split pushing is so good when you have that, lalo na pag dumating na kayo sa point na late game. supportado ka pa with the fact that you have a Lunox coming into that, and a Grok that's just creating space for everybody the whole game, making life a lot easier for the the side of EVOS PH in that fight, in that whole game in general.
I think at a certain point, yung itemization din nila also when it was put into play. Like, imagine yung Campus na maganda yung movements around na ma-pressuring all lanes against the Hayabusa na naturally split pusher. And then you also have the extra added na may item ka para takin yung ultimate, of course, coming out of the Hayabusa. I think that was genius from EVOS PH. This is a stat line of attack MV. 2-0-10. Para sa kaibigan
It's
mo.
not glamorous, but
Damage
it is
received
what it is.
145k.
145k damage received without a death.
Alam mo
Ito
yun?
kalupit.
Yun yung point na si Dexter, sinasabi niya, mga pre, hindi ko binitawan yung cellphone ko
Oh my goodness.
Iba.
Wow. What has to change, however, mula sa OWNAGE? I wanna ask.
And I want to say it, but at the same time, I think it's pretty obvious. I think, nung unang first game pa lang yata, first with
game.
Archangel, ito din yung nangyari. Haji was on the Aljus, tas sobrang, ang hirap mag-split push.
Yeah.
Hindi lang kasi yung chase fate. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-chase fate eh. Kailangan mo lang, alam mo, hindi mo kailangan lumipad diretso sa nag-split push. Pakita mo lang siya, takutin mo lang siya, magdadalawang isip na siya.
Yeah, we will talk about that maybe later as we hop into the draft. Because I think that it's a very interesting mechanic to have the Aljus against any type of split pushing composition. Kasi the fact na tinatakot mo lang yung kalaban mo, parang enough na yun eh. And now, narinig na natin ang tulog ng draft, Lunox and Amy. I'm guessing OWNAGE will not let the Grok through. What do you think?
Either that or...
Either that or ban out the Cho, para wala yung option ng Kupra Cho. Kasi again, the idea of Kupra Cho for EVOS PH is, I think they're one of the teams na talaga nag-a-abuse ng yung idea or yung concept ng displacement. That's the thing about Grok. You always dictate saan mangyayari yung team fight. If you can find the ability na paghiwa-hiwalayin yung it's very hard to fight against that.
I love the ban right here of Archangel OWNAGE. Yung unang dalawang ban nila, it tells a very, very good story here. The fact na binan nila yung Lunox directly targeting the win kasi alam ng OWNAGE, ayun, isa nga sa win condition ng EVOS ay si Dufel talaga. So, napakalimitado na nga ng parang hero for him to choose from at the moment. You don't have a lot of choices. And taking something that Dufel is very, very comfortable in, something that we've seen him repeatedly play, is already a direct target to who is potentially their best player on the line. And also, that ban for that Kufra, just simply knowing the fact that EVOS, ang dami lang success na habang ginagamit yung Kufra.
Full respect.
Full respect.
Your team is
That
picking.
siya, maybe the ban here para sa EVOS, not even really scared about a potential Grok pick rin mula sa OWNAGE. And I tried that, syempre, the people from EVOS PH, next dyan, mga meow, mga links, EVOS links.
Ayaw nga, links nila.
EVOS links.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, going back to the draft, OWNAGE, they have the access to many heroes. That's very crucial sa mga nangyari ngayong araw. Right? The Grok is there, Esmeralda, Harith is also available. And it seems like OWNAGE will take the Harith this time.
Yeah, it's a bit surprising na wala pa rin pansinan sa
Your
Aljus.
team is
Oo nga eh,
picking.
don't you think? I think it's basically kasi si Aljus it's matchup dependent, so it doesn't really deserve the amount of respect, especially from other teams. And I do like na OWNAGE dito, they shifted yung kanilang strategy in terms of draft. They prioritized si Harith. The idea is kung wala ka nang maibato sa kasi first pick to eh. So kung wala kang maibato against EVOS PH, pick mo na yung comfort hero mo and you can set up the yung mga susunod pang draft. Kasi the thing about Harith is yes, it demands respect, pero it's very hard to counter it right now in the draft. It's more of the playstyle talaga.
It's not like a lot of the other heroes that actually you can't sort of play around. Tulad nga sabihin natin si Kimi, actually Kimi nowadays, it's easier to play around the Kimi now. Kahit sabihin natin he's still a strong hero. A lot of teams have figured out. Similar thing to what happened to Leomore back in the day nung sobrang hindi alam na tao how to play against the Leomore. It's the very opposite with Harry.
I like this change na ginawa ng OWNAGE.
Yeah.
Kanina halos lahat pang split push eh. Ngayon, they're going for the team fighting heroes, and I think this change of pace could throw EVOS off guard if they're not ready for it.
Exactly. Adapt or die, sabi nga naman ito ng OWNAGE. Parang if we don't answer how our opponent plays, maybe will not advance in this lower bracket. And yun ang ginagawa nila dito. I'm not closing the door ng split push here dito para sa OWNAGE. But the real change-up is, at least ngayon meron silang team fight. These three heroes alone, they can fight definitely against EVOS PH. Kaya nila lumaban dyan.
And perfect for team fighting as well as, setting up really good skirmishes or either kahit dalawa lang, dalawahan, tatluhan. They can survive. Shielding mage plus great lockdown.
Yeah.
I mean, what can they ask for here? Maybe you just need someone to split push. Like, sino ba pipiliin mo in this case? Do you want to go for Liam or do you want to go for Hayabusa again?
Yeah. I think that Hayabusa merits kind of merits preference laban sa isang Tamos kasi meron timing ang Hayabusa na kaya-kaya niya talunin ang Tamos 1v1, especially when you go to the side lanes. But also, you kind of want to go for the Leomord, especially when going up against Cho and Rock, para at least meron ka pa rin split push potential and team fighting potential with, of course, the Leomord. Digi ang ibaban dito ng EVOS. Last set of picks, what are we looking at? Big shout out, of course, Shinbu and Phoebe. Malupet.
I think for EVOS PH, they're not really concerned about the Hayabusa ng OWNAGE. Kasi again, meron pa naka-reserve na Aljus. There's no more answer kapag lumabas yung Aljus dito for the side of EVOS PH. And nagtanggal lang talaga sila ng isang pang support na paprotekta kay Harit. Kasi the thing about Harit, right now, in the draft against EVOS PH, yung level 4 promise sa kanya, there's a Grok on the other side. So it's very hard for OWNAGE to actually protect yung timing ni Harit. Kasi ang gagawin lang ni EVOS dito, they will try to contest the bomb.
Tumama yung predict ko. Lock ko na yan, lock ko na!
Leomord God?
Come on. Di ba? Lock ko na yan!
Franco, I mean, this is what we saw earlier, and we talked about this. I think I mentioned this earlier. The success of Fuzaken
yes.
was so impactful earlier kanina. The fact that yung presence niya lang, nandun lang siya, sobrang nakaka-create na ng tension on the other team just because of the fact that Amok can come in at any time. I mean, earlier nakita natin yung ginagawa niya, si Fuzaken, nandun lang siya sa brush sa may mid lane. He was able to pull in two of the main carries repeatedly in quick succession, hardly missing any of those skill shots. Sobrang nakagawa ng maraming space for his team at that time.
Now, the last pick para sa EVOS. We know that they want to fight, but now they have the Claude, so the Thamos as well. I think we need a very hard mage here. Is Kadita gonna be enough to actually fix all the damage issues that they are facing in the early stages of the game?
Well, we've seen that yung mga previous drafts, they respectfully ban out yung Kadita whenever meron tayong Kimi or Harit. Kasi the thing about Kadita is it doesn't rely dun sa, yung setups. Kasi kung maglapag man ng Zaman Force si Harit dito, you will always be outside of that and you can actually determine kung lalaban ka ba o hindi. Kasi the thing about Kadita is siya yung main target ni Harit dito. Kapag hindi nila mahanap yung Kadita, there's always a re-engage potential from EVOS PH.
Alright, now that the draft has closed, at mukhang nag-cheer mga nasa crowd natin, I want to ask you, what are your predictions? Is this gonna be a 2-0, 1-1 bang resulta? Let's start with Rockhard.
I feel like this is a 2-1 in my opinion. I'm not sure who is going to be, but I feel like OWNAGE is going to be on top of this one.
Of this game?
Yeah, I feel like they went into a style na medyo mas makapalag against EVOS right now. And baka sila pa nga mag-split push.
Oh, why not? How about you?
You know, earlier, actually, yung isang prediction ko is that EVOS is one of the underdogs to take this tournament. I think they definitely have the ability to do that. But for this particular matchup, mas gusto ko yung draft ng OWNAGE.
Alright, so OWNAGE then, ang sagot. How about you?
I would have to go with EVOS.
Okay.
Dexter God.
Okay.
Just sweet and short, Dexter God.
Dexter God, okay. So mag-depend ulit tayo sa isang malupit na ground play na naman. Of course, miracles can happen if given yung isang player ng isang malupit na hero. But of course, let's look at what Manjin and Butters think as we pass on this game to them.
OWNAGE needs one more, when EVOS needs one more win to actually win this series. OWNAGE needs to actually make it count and advance to the next round. Mga kaibigan, ako nga pala si Butters, the visionary product of PH Esports. Kasama ko ngayon si Manjin, and let's head in to the game. Ha!
Wala pa. Bahala na kayo. Pero eto, yung split game daw ay magkakaroon na nila ng clash. OWNAGE on the blue side. Segway is coming nga ba? CKDD bilang ang Esmeralda. Bimo bilang ang Akai. Exord as the Harit. Fuzakin ang Franco at si Lembot gamit ang new mode.
For the side of EVOS, it's going to be Honda on the Grok. Dexter as the Cho. Dufen will be the Karita. RG on the Tams, and Haji will be the Claw.
Si Haji ngayon ang gumagamit ng Claude, Kuya Ters. Pero what's interesting dito sa laban, Fuzakin, naging successful ang kanyang Franco kanina. And actually, 100% win rate as of now. All because of the brutal massacre, crowd control, and actually, if you're a Franco, pwede ka mag-invade ng jungle, pwede ka rin magnakaw ng blue.
Pwede nga yun. And, like, isipin mo na lang na pwedeng hindi mo rin siya pang nakaw ng blue. You can just reset
The blue, di ba? Pwede mong gawin pang psycho ng galawan ng EVOS PH dito. Pero level 3, para kay Fuzakin dito, sabi ni Kuya Midnight, gusto niyang i-highlight si paring Dexter dito. Ngayon, ang ginagamit niyang Cho, magkaiba. Iba ngayon ang composition ng EVOS PH, pero mukhang revolving around the damage na magmumula kay Haji. Especially having the Bounty Hunter.
Ano
Haji. Op. Pero eto, nagkakakitaan mga kaibigan. Tore ang gusto nilang galaw. Level 4 on Mr. Exer dito. One of the main, sabihin nating abilities ng isang Harit. Pwede mong ilagay kasi yung Zaman Force sa loob ng Tore. Tapos, masasayko mo yung kalaban mo, magdedepensa ba siya ng Tore o papasok siya sa loob ng Zaman Force, di ba?
Yun yung idea eh. Kasi kapag nasa-Zaman Force kayo, you can just use the Chrono Dash to pop up your Calamity Reaper, then, you know, just get extra
anti-dash, no? Oo, anti-dash ang mangyayari. Pero speaking of anti-dash, eto na nga, nagda-dash na siya. Nilabas ang kabayo dito, Old Town Road. First blood coming up from Exert. Nagpatubig si Kuya Mudu. Nalasing niya ba? Archie naman kumakagat na. Pinsan, kagat-kagat ba? Habang si Exort at ang kanilang mga tropa ay magpapak na. 1:1. Nakuha ng EVOS ang third level.
Tatandaan mo, Kuya Manjit.
Ano, Kuya Tol?
Walang nahatak doon si Fuzakin.
Nako, wala pa siyang nahata. Kumbaga, yung kanyang field goal dito, 0 out of 3.
Wala pa siyang kahit ano, wala siyang rebound, wala siyang assist.
Wala pa siyang assist.
Wala siyang points.
Eto, ginag-crack block siya dito, Kuya Ters. Pero si Dupen ngayon ang magiging playmaker because of the turtle buff and the blue. Alam natin, napakasakit niyan, especially kapag tumama sa'yo yung maraming rough wave. Ang maganda kasi sa combo ng Kadita and yung Claude, yung parehas ultimate nila, hindi mo kailangan i-target. It's coming out of nowhere, Kuya Ters. Oo.
Yun nga eh, pero in terms of AoE kasi, at times, pangit din yung hindi mo nakokontrol yung damage output mo eh.
Pwede. May chance ang matagilid ka ganun
may chance ang matagilid ka eh. Because, that's the thing, kapag ka hindi targeted to at hindi siya tumatama talaga isang tao lang, there is a big chance na OWNAGE dito can go for the dodge.
Pwede, tas hintayin lang nila na mawala. Kasi, of course, meron ka lumalabas na bala sa Blazing Blue and Trap Waves, pero still, mabilis yung OWNAGE, anti-dash on the Chrono Chip, meron ka pang Esmeralda Talon o Falling Star Moon, tapos si Lembot pwede din magpabilis. So, OWNAGE, kailangan ata nila umiwas sa isang magandang rumble na gustong ihatid ng EVOS. Speaking of EVOS, sila ang unang nakakuha ng Tore dito, character. Actually, EVOS pala kanina.
EVOS na nakakuha, pero that is the first tower on their side. Lembot is actually trying to run away. The flicker in.
Okay.
The Dragon, hindi niya combo just because they just wanted to get away.
Yun na nga nangyari, paring Ters. Both of the teams waiting for the next objective in terms of this gold team. Tabla tayo, ladies and gents. Naku po, Dupen, umaamba dito. I like the Tamos and the Cho pick dito para sa side ng EVOS. Lots of sustain. Both are fighters, Twitter.
Uy, inatak niyo.
Sa minions. Sabi niya, kalma lang. Eto, C-Force. Nilabas. Breath of the Ocean won't connect dito.
And that isn't really the Zaman first placement that you want.
Yeah.
Kasi unang-una pwede yung push out yun, tapos ilagay medyo malapit sa tower.
Yeah.
Then just throw out yung mga physical attacks mo.
Pero kung iisipin mo, pwede mo rin kasi gawin kasi yung cooldown, hindi rin ma-matter eh.
Yeah.
If you're a Harit mabilis din yung kuha eh. Pero may nahook pa naman dito. Breath of the Ocean, madadad. Bimo, umiikot lang. Archie kumagat. Okay, ambahan na naman ang dalawang team, Quetters.
Pero sa ambahan na to, EVOS PH, they're getting the better trade out of this.
Totoo.
They have Haji on the marksman. So, ibig sabihin, habang nandito sila ito,
lumalakas.
Masarap lang yung buhay ni Haji.
Kumbaga, yung yung OWNAGE umaamba, yung EVOS umaamba, pero hinahawakan yung tenga.
Hinahawakan yung tenga.
Parang ganun yung nangyayari dito, Kuya Ters. Dahil Demon Hunter Sword na, si paring Haji, sakto 5 minutes 30.
Ito yung
Ito
sinasabi
yung
ni Kuya
pinakasakto.
Doggy. Ito yung sinasabi ni Kuya Doggy kanina. And he does have the capability to join the fight.
Pwede, no? Yun na nga eh. And even though you are a Lumord, kayang-kaya i-BMI out ang Lumord eh. And yung maganda dito kay Haji, the art of delivery mamaya na parang ka nakasprint kapag naka 10 stacks.
And right now, Exhort uses Zaman first to take down the turret. But still, they want more out of this thing.
Gusto nila to. Umaamba ngayon si paring Dexter. Look at Haji ngayon.
Matapang.
Matapang nga tao.
Matapang yan si Haji.
Matapang nga bata.
Sabi niya, may Demon Slayer sword, oh.
Eto na ako ang tunay na Wonder Kid. Kahit 4 kami dito, bata, ako pa rin na. Sabi ni Haji, Lepot, main target, Lepot, pinagsisipa-sipa, nilabas ang kabayo dito. Oh, down road! Okay, kalma lang.
I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Oo. Diyan, Kuya Ters. Honda dito. Okay, there's the defense na nagmumula ngayon sa OWNAGE. What's interesting dito sa laban, Paring Ters, akala natin OWNAGE ang lumalamang. Pero unti-unting nakokontrol ng EVOS.
Yes. Haji, on the other hand, will get caught out dito by CKTD, pero may sagot siya doon blazing through with paalis.
Ulti paalis. Nako po, Bobby. And right now, look at the minimap, ladies and gentlemen. Parehas ang plano ng teams na to. 4 na tao sa bandang gilid ng mapa.
And EVOS PH is gonna get the most out of this because they have 2 more people in the mid lane.
Totoo. So kumbaga sabi nila, Wes, kung magaling kayo mag-split, malupit din kami dahil dalawa makukuha namin sa inyo. And nagsalita na si Madam Announcer, Turtle resurrecting soon. Eto na ang third pagong of the fight.
And both teams need to get this turtle. This is the much needed power spark
okay,
that they want para makasecure yung early game natin.
Alright. Si Dexter ngayon na bumabox out. Nagre-retreat
Oy!
daw.
Nahuhurti!
Easy lang, easy. Kalma. Sabi dito ni Pusake, can you dig it?
EVOS!
Kalma lang.
Hooker T. Wala na ulit.
The 5 time.
One time pa lang tumatama.
One time pa lang eh. Hindi pa 5 times.
Di ba 5 time? One time pa lang. One time.
Kalma lang, Hooker T. Habang yung catapult dito.
Oo.
Si Crash Gear dito.
Lumalaban para sa EVOS.
Oo nga, nako, pero si Dexter talaga, boy. Ito, tunay na box out. Brutal massacre dito.
Hooker T!
Hoy, nauntog si Dexter dito, ladies and gentlemen. Habang si CKTD,
inahabol niya din si Dexter, koy!
habol technique. Habang si
Haji.
Haji dito, PMI out, pero nilabas ang kabayo. Ladies and gentlemen, meron pang blazing duet, pero isa mawawala doon.
Exhort! Nahuli sa may gitna, pero Claude will be the one to go down. Lepot wala na dito. RG on the other hand will go down as well. And here comes OWNAGE. They want blood, they smell blood.
Falling Star Moon, tinusok pa ng parang kwek-kwek dito, mga Bobby. Meron pang one charge up. Hoy, umikot-ikot lang. Si Nara G, mga kaibigan. 4 ang nawala sa EVOS PA.
Actually, correction. That wasn't them, but si Haji pala yung nakagamit ng rod.
Si Haji yun yan. Tama ka, Kuya Ters, pero basag na agad ang Torre dito. Sinasabi natin kanina, split is the way. Martin sa OWNAGE, pero hindi. Nag-team fight sila, Kuya Ters.
Okay, so nakita natin ang team fight capability ng pagkagawa nito ng OWNAGE.
May payag, no?
I feel na EVOS PH is underestimating yung capability dito ng OWNAGE.
The shields.
Back the game.
The shields na nagmumula kay CK dito. Kung mapapansin mo yung buhay niya, Kuya Ters, that's 4,800 life points. Kapag napupul niya pa yung kanyang buhay, more than 8K.
And at the same time, you don't have the Lunox for true damage. So,
Yeah, for the percent damage, di ba? Wala ka rin carry for the true damage. So, kailangan ata ni Haji and ni Rupen dito mag-make ng plays. Even though, isa pa lang actually, ang napapatay ng EVOS, Kuya Ters.
Launch attack!
Sakit, going for the hook.
Yep.
Tinatamaan.
Wala talaga, kumbaga, maalat. Kumbaga sa basketball, maalat ang kamay. Kailangan niya paata mag-warm up dito, Kuya Ters. Pero tignan natin, ladies and gentlemen, dahil isa pa lang ang kalamangan ng OWNAGE, isang lane pa lang, So meaning yan, may kailangan talagang dumipensa sa side ng EVOS Fighters.
Archie will be the one to defend the bottom lane
Yes.
while on the middle lane. Medyo naka-push out naman, so they
Oh!
want to fight this. Pero dinalabanan nito ng wala si Cap.
Tinuper team, mga kaibigan, the 5-time champ! There you go, the first hook na nakakuha ng pitas ang OWNAGE.
Si Honda!
Honda.
Si Honda, white shirt palabas!
Naku po,
Opo, nahuli.
huli kami, Chin and OWNAGE right now, taking two para dito sa EVOS, mga kaibigan. At talagang Lord ang kanilang main target. And sino ba mga kalas?
Lupet!
Lupet's first!
Odin!
Oh!
Down! Igo na! Student! Madaling student ng damage para mapatuloy yung OWNAGE. Pero sabi ng OWNAGE, anong unang ng damage? We will just push.
We will just push indeed. Pero sabi nila, huliin natin si paring Hanji. Ikaw daw ang wonder kid. Nilalabas sa mga pre-stars. Sabi ni CKDD, wait, kalma, Dexter, aamba. Pero right now, buong-buo na nasa side na to ng OWNAGE paring Thirst. Hindi na nga kailangan ni Buzakit mag-book. Kailangan niya na lang umagat.
Yun yung isa mo kailangan natin dito. Once I feel, in terms of their success,
Oo.
in team fights,
Oo.
Buzakit, siya yung nagbabato ng hooks dito, siya yung nag-isolate ng isang tao, so that becomes 4v5.
Tama, tama. Yung dahil doon sa mga kagat-kagat niya, hindi rin makapwesto si paring Dexter na magandang sipa.
Yes.
Kuya Thirst.
Yes, kasi mag-iisip ka eh, kailangan ko ba si Kahit si Buzakit para reset ba yung teammate ko?
Or sisipain mo ba si Harit, di ba?
Oo, diba?
Para magkasalbahan na. Pero may knock-up na mangyayari dito sa bandang gilid.
Oy, si Harit!
Full shields na naman. Si CKDD. Nagkakabili na Aji. BMI.
Si Haji, pinapalit na lahat!
Kabayo.
Ito na!
Ginagawang adobo ang kabayo, mga kaibigan. Pero Haji with the phantom stop. Napakakulat naman talaga ni CKDD.
Si Buzakit, pinapalit!
Normally, kinagat! Kinagat! 7 Lions! Pero yatam, mga kaibigan, the Wonder Kid, Haji dito, making plays for EVOS PH para makadepensa, Kuya Thirst.
And EVOS PH still holding on to their life. That could have been the play. That could have been the game-ending play.
Pwede,
From
pwede.
Rony.
Oh! The double H technique, Haji and Honda. Oh my G, Kuya Thirst.
Iikutan ka, babarinig ka.
Babaril-bariling ka. Haji right now, nasa kanyang bola, having the Purify as well para maligate lang ang mga ibang crowd control na meron sa OWNAGE at Tina Shield on top of the Golden Staff and the Demon Hunter Sword. Next na ang Kurusay dito.
Wala kasi kupra dito yung PH.
Walang kupra.
Kaya ibig sabihin, ano may kasabihan?
Anong kasabihan?
Basta may kupra, may bola.
Basta may kupra, may bola.
Pero napasa ang bola kay Kuya Haji.
Si Haji, mga kaibigan, galit na. Sabi niya dito, teka lang guys, ako ang tunay na clone. Sabi niya, Coco, manood ka daw. Pero let's see, 8-4, 13 minutes ang ating laban. We are at the late game na naman. Grabing sustain para dito sa side ng EVOS. And look at Lupen right now, the ultimate playmaker. Ala Ben Simmons, ala Magic Johnson. Laging on point yung mga Breath of the Ocean yun dito, Kuya Thirst.
Even though nakikita natin si Lupen dito, isn't really getting a lot of kills.
Oo.
And at the same time, assist. The damage output na binabatingin sa mga kalaban, even though hindi umaabot papunta doon sa may assist range versus time, solid pa rin.
Solid pa rin. And actually, commendable din yung galaw ng OWNAGE kasi CKDD, yung mga pasok niya dito, on point din yung kanyang mga shields. Ang nagiging dilema, si Lembot, imbes na siya yung pinaplank, ay pumaplank, siya yung pinaplank. Yung kabayo yung inahabol dito, Kuya Thirst.
Ang daming flank.
Ang daming flank.
Tama ka doon.
Flankers.
That's right.
That's right. Pero eto, ladies and gentlemen, parang ang nangyari kasi, after ni Lembot, mag-phantom speed, may lalabas na Guardian's Barrier eh. Eh yung kabayo niya, di naman marunong tumalon yun.
Kumbaga, in terms of being ano yun? Equestrian.
Equestrian, di ba? Oo.
Mga ganun. Medyo
10 beats.
10 beats.
10 beats technique. Pero sabi ni Exort dito, kalma lang kayo. Chill. I have this, sabi ni Exort.
Sabi ni Haji, dito natin yan. Chill, I got this. Ano ba yan? Sino ba talaga may hawak?
Sino ang may hawak? Tignan natin ang mga item, mga kaibigan. All of the carriers are now level 50. Also sa Play of Despair, si paring Lembot dito, kailangan niya mag-make ng play Lord ang next target. Pati yung Lord nagsawa na ata sa Clash, Kuya Ters.
Naglalakad na pabalik ko. Ayoko na.
Ayoko na. Walk back. Walk with swag.
Masyado yun na akong inaabuso dito. Kanina yung mga
Hoy! Hinarangan si Puzakin!
Puzakin! Takbo na takbo! Sige, Puzakin! Takboin mo pa! Ikot-ikot lang!
Easy ka lang, sabi ni Puzakin. Kalma, Puzakin. Pero si Dexter, ang kanilang next target. Puzakin with a hooker.
Oy! Hindi
na
pa tumama
kailangan
yun!
patayan Germs, Kuya Ters, pero kinagat.
Dexter! Tumatakbo! Nakakapil!
Nakakap si Puzakin.
Hinahabol nila dito. Pero here comes Calvary. They want to fight.
Puzakin umok dito, kinagat ni Puzakin. At sabi ni Haji dito, teka lang.
Oy, lebot! Lebot!
Pero sa bandang gilid si Pinsan Archie, lumalaban dito. Si Vivo ang next target. Nahuk ang clips mga kaibigan. Archie, kagat. Pero sabi ni Exor, teka, dash in, dash out. Dash in, dash out. Mainit ang laban, Kuya Ters.
That could have been the game-winning play for the side of OWNAGE. They caught out Claude. Oh, but the problem is, yung ibang tao sa OWNAGE, sa ibang tao nakapokus.
Magkakaiba ang focus fire. Yun ang nais mo sabihin habang si Exor makakuha ng lasit ng Lord. Si Tamsay mawawala dito. Nice bet of the Ocean. Nagpabasa. Fiesta ng San Juan. Nakap na naman. Sabi ni Haji, eto. Normally. Oh!
Nauli, pagtali ni Inter. Nakap. Haji dito tumatakbo. Takbo lang.
Takbo, Haji, takbo habang may lupa. Synchro Vision won't connect. Pero eto ang inipit. Inipit si Kuya Dexter. Naku, mahirap ipitin si Kuya Dexter. Eto ang Zaman Force. Exxon, wax in, wax out. Dash in, dash out. 5, 10. Lamang pa din ang OWNAGE, Kuya Ters.
EVOS is doing a great job stopping the push. But OWNAGE dito binigyan yung aggression nila. And this is a good sign from their team na hindi pa sila nagkasawa dito. And they really want to win the game.
Nahihirapan silang kumuha ng damage dito, Kuya Ters, because of the mobility ng side ng OWNAGE. Si Barbiel, tinawag na naman, Old Town Road. Pero sabi ni Haji, teka Lord muna, matatalo tayo pag tinatake ng Lord ng face.
Okay, you
There
got
you
the
go.
Lord. You got the Lord. Right now, Archie and the others, the hope won't hit. Puzakin dito, pinapalish na ulti-ulti. But here comes the back.
Parang pasmado yung kamay ni Haji. Si Puzakin, hindi makahuli.
Nahuli siya! Naku po, nahuli yung Harit!
Nahuli yung harit ng tonto. Nagkakamay-bakan ng
Lebot!
Lebot! Super slow. Dito si Vivo. Sabi ni Vivo, teka base muna. Habang kumidepensa, ang side ng Evo.
Checkpoint!
Des na sipa.
Checkpoint ka, boy! Checkpoint! Oy!
Oh!
CKDD trying to take down Haji. Haji will go down. CKDD! Bakal ako!
Puzakin! Sabi ni Puzakin! Puzakin ka na lang! Ay, naku po! Kinagat na naman! Archie! Pulado siya mga kaibigan! CKDD! The CKDD moves! Once again! Lagpas na yung kanyang shield! Pero lumalaban na lang! Tori na rin ang
Oy!
umatak sa
CKDD!
kanya!
Tinatamaan siya ng tower dito. He needs to get in and get out!
Ay!
CKDD will go down and another successful defense by EVOS.
Binasa ng mainit na tubig, Kuya Ters, ni Kuya Dupen, para lang madepensahan ang kanilang base. Dupen, 6 assists, Magic Johnson style. Kuya Ters.
Magic Johnson style. Haji dito is finding the right targets. The problem is, Exhort and the others, nagbabalot ng skill sa kanya to the point na kaya niya pang yung lifesteal pero yung burst damage is way too high.
Yun nga ang dilema doon, paring Ters eh. At saka, kakasabi mo na din kanina, parang walang focus fire yung both of the teams dito. So, ang mangyayari, aasa tayo doon sa mga single mechanics per player kung ma-outplay ba nila yung isang tao.
And right now, immortalities are down. So the possible next clash here might be the game ender.
Nako, eto na. Breastplate para dito kay Vivo. Dagdag insane mobility, ladies and gentlemen. What do they need para sa both of the teams, Kuya Ters?
Divide save on Dupen.
Nako po. More magic penetration para sa kanyang mga matubig.
That's what they need.
Oo.
Kasi magic penetration works talaga sa CIG.
Nga, ang tama ka dyan, pare, kahit marami kang shield, di ba? Kung baga yung patubig niya dito na mainit, holy water na. Ganun ang mangyayari, Kuya Ters. 12, 9, 20 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, kapit para sa mga fans ng EVOS PH. Dahil, konti na lang, base na lang ang natitira sa kanila, habang OWNAGE naman, hoping to tie up this series, Pagka
EVOS naman dito yung nanalo sa Clash, Recta mid.
Recta mid. One flash to rule them all.
One
Ganun
flash
ang
to the
nangyayari.
ball. Haji Nino is getting the elixirs. He's getting every item in the map na kaya kailangan.
Yes. Tama ka doon kasi they need the damage. Kuya Thurs, to burst down heroes. Exort will now buy the immortality. Immortality is 10 on 10 na ang laban. Exort, nako, Lebot, naglabas ng kabayo dito. Tigidig, puhulihin niya ang bato. Honda magbabak na din. But look at the minimum, mga kaibigan, dahil makikita niyo si Pinsan, si paring Archie, splitting the top lane. Paring
Archie and Lepot. Ito yung mga mga one true memory na lane na hindi mo makikita na maghiwalay.
Oo, kumbaga, silang 1-2 punch.
The 1-2 punch.
The 1-2 punch sa blow-blow. You watch the replay sa
Archie
blow-blow.
going head-to-head with Lepot on the top lane.
One-on-one with the Great One. Ganun na nangyayari habang meron na namang galawan dito sa bandang baba. Sabi ni Mudakin dito, teka lang, Boomer D.
Wala sabi. Uulitin lang nila.
Kulit-kulit lang, tamang kulit lang. Nako, eto na ang part ng laban na bawal ka magkamali, Kuya Thurs. One wrong mistake.
One wrong move.
Wrong na, mistake pa.
One wrong mistake move.
Naupo.
Can actually lose the game.
Eto na, bawal kang pasmahin. Bawal may mag-notify.
Nako, eto na. Pagka pinato ka ng bato, pagkain mo ng pulalakaw.
Nako po, Kuya Archie, minsan nagalawan habang si Mimo dito. Asay ko lang pala yun, pare. 3-on-3, triple threat, 3-on-3 ang laban dito. Honda, umaamba. There's the hook. Meron tinatawag na rampage dyan. Ultimate yan, Kuya Duped. Habang kinagat na naman si Kuya Dexter. Kuya Dexter, you really miss, sir, dahil naku po. Sa mukata mo dito.
Si Lepot, nandun sa face nila.
Segway is coming!
And here comes Haji with the blazing duet. Lepot dito, just trying to fight that. Doon sa may babaw, nagkapatayan pa mga kaibigan. Lepot will be chased out off the base.
Sabi dito ni Haji, hindi pwede yan. Napanood ko na yan sa YouTube. May replay niyan. Pero sabi dito ng OWNAGE, kalma ka lang. Dahil tatablahin nila ang serye na to. 1-1, Kuya Thurs.
1-1 and we go the distance. Game number 3.
Oh my G. Totoo nga ang kasabihan. Segway is coming, Kuya Thurs.
Wow, what a way to end that game. OWNAGE just holding on for dear life.
Classic! Classic OWNAGE. Paano sila nakapasok ng regular season? Split push. Paano sila nakapasok ng playoff? Split decision. Galawang mistika. The split.
Will history repeat itself?
Eto na naman.
Will EVOS make it in the top 4 again? Or will OWNAGE change their history and get in the top 4?
Eto na naman, pinatunayan lang talaga nila na hindi easy ang laban, kundi Torre. Yes, team fight po sila, pero nandun pa rin ang element ng pag-push pa rin.
The element of surprise.
The element of surprise indeed. So yun na nga, grabe, naubusan na tayo ng hininga para sa laban na yun, pero mukhang buhay pa ang ating mga analysts. Kumusta naman kayo dyan, kaibigan mo?
Buhay na buhay pa kami dito, Kuya Manjin. Maraming salamat kay Kuya Butters for that wonderful cast, of course. Let's get to the panel. My name is Wolf. Your panel host, kasama ko syempre, malulupit na mga panel analyst. Kasama natin, of course. Rockard, Illustrado, and Midnight. You know, very interesting dun sa game na yan. It's been a very long game. Ang dami natin pwedeng sabihin for sure. One thing that I really want to say is, itong game na to, hindi nagpalabas lang tao lang ng pares na they commit mistakes, they give it an elimination match. Talagang they fight for everything. Parang hindi na masyadong importante kung gaano kaganda yung meta, yung draft, anything. They just want to win. That's very evident in that game. I don't know about you, but that's me. What can you say?
Yeah, watching that, parang kahit sino pwede manalo dun.
Yeah,
Isang mali na coin
definitely.
drop lang. And again, may mga highlights in Midnight mamaya na indecision din.
Yeah.
On the part of regarding a hack and chase, pero pag-usapan natin yung mamaya. For the meantime, I feel like these teams are just too evenly matched, and of course, 1-1 is real.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like the draft showed na, the draft did show na who was going to be the clear winner there. Somehow, kahit pa paano, it was actually still a pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it really came down to the picks that we had on our screen. a lot of it had to do with that. Kasi yung first few minutes of the game, it felt like OWNAGE was able to really find their groove. Parang mas okay sa tempo nila yung the way that they played that style. Kasi they didn't go for that full split push style, mas aggressive yung ginawa nila. They changed up a bunch of things. They used the frame a little bit more affirmatively. They did a lot of things that they didn't do previously, which allowed them to build more momentum. Alam naman natin, when it comes to Archangel OWNAGE and a team like that, yung, medyo wild yung dating ng team na yun in terms of how they play. A lot of them relies on that confidence and that momentum, and I think that's what helped them a lot. It really worked out.
Definitely, which makes the next game more interesting because of that. How about you, Kevin?
There's this problem na kinakaharap ng mga team, no? Kahit i-outdraft mo yung Harit, it's still a very good hero. Yun yung naging problema ng EVOS PH. Kung mapapansin nyo, 8 minutes, 2 kills pa rin. Hindi binigyan ng OWNAGE yung EVOS PH ng chance na i-shutdown tong line na to. They knew may clear conditions sila. They just needed CKTD to tank up. Siya yung main problem ng EVOS PH. Haji was the only one dealing damage through those shields. In OWNAGE, they know na ito yung timing nila. They have the perfect conditions to push out yung base ng EVOS PH. One thing I have to note though, mas maaari sana natapos yung game natin for OWNAGE kasi there was one na kinumit ni Dexter yung Wave the Dragon niya kay Harit, which natulak niya palabas sa Zaman Force. The problem was yung base, bukas na bukas. And OWNAGE dito siguro natakot din sila na mawala yung Harit kasi nasa harap sila ng base. Kumbaga, yun yung sinasabi nating high pressure situation, diba? As much as possible, ayaw mong matalo. And I think ito yun, basta yung OWNAGE, they could have easily taken the inhibitor. Ang bilis lang sana nun, pero they reset lang, hindi sila nagpadala sa mistakes, and they were still able to close out the game.
Lemon, the MVP of this game. A lot of wonderful plays coming out of this Leopard there for sure. I have to take note that hindi nawala yung kalakasan ng mga individual players natin dito. Like Lemon, for example, CKTD, very well played with Esmeralda. But more importantly, Haji as well as Dexter also showed up in this game. Nakita na nung ulapit yung blood placement. I think he only died once dun sa important na fights. But when he is alive, he contributes to the fight well. And as well as Dexter, daming saves na ginawa niya. Grabe, Dexter got you back.
So,
Alam mo yung ano ba yung nangyari na kanina yung...
There was one chase na parang patay na dapat siya. Pero the chase extended for like 6 seconds. Eh, nakahanap pa ng re-engage. Yung EVOS PH. Again, pinag-usapan natin sa draft ko yung engage potential nila. Yung re-engage potential nila. Sobrang taas. And Dexter allowed so many fights to be in favor of EVOS PH just because of the fact na sobrang hirap niyang patayin.
Haji, ganda ng mechanics na sa quad na yun. I feel like he single-handedly cleared so many attempts by OWNAGE to just go for the big push. GG push, ang daming beses, ang dami niyang napagsikang plano.
Yeah, which kind of goes well with Lemon as well. Kapag nagkaroon na ng flow 5v5 flash or may separate flash, sa there's a skirmish, I think Lemon's viewboard has been on point in terms of picking the fights. Lagi siya nakakuha ng kills and very crucial yun ang pamatay niya because of his selection. He even choose to go to the towers or the turrets or sa mga heroes before, yun yung decision niya.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and I think that's where a lot of Archangel OWNAGE starts to shine. Yung gano'ng katalino sila in terms of the game nila ginagawa nila. Hindi lang nila na they didn't stick to one kind of playstyle throughout the game. Napakita nila sa atin na sobrang adaptive nila, yung mga adaptive strikes sila. Adjust the situation na kung kailangan nila mag-split push, nakakapag-split push sila, which is what you saw sa late game.
Exactly.
Earlier on, nakita nyo ang galing nila mag-show ng aggression to pick the right kind of fights and the right kind of situations. Nakikita natin how diverse they can be, and it shows na may experience talaga sila, and they're not just mechanically skilled players. Napaka-intelligent sila when it comes to approaching the game from that perspective.
Exactly. But we will have the draft now. Tignan natin kung ano yung mga mag-iiba kayo. Because, again, that game made this game 3 very interesting. Dahil sa sobrang close na, we might have another game that's as close as that. And it kind of makes me think, feeling ko itong para sa teams to, hindi sila magbabago ng playstyle. EVOS, they're gonna go team fight. And I think for OWNAGE, they're gonna go Segway. Hindi magbabago yun, it's their comfort. One game away, both of them, from elimination. What to expect?
I think for OWNAGE, you ban out the Grok and the Joe. It's the threat talaga na pwedeng ilabas ng EVOS dito. They have first pick. Well, it's a very good ban. Kimi, pinakita nila yan against Archangel, yung immense pressure na kailangan mong abutin si Kimi, baka hindi makuha ng OWNAGE yun. Again, this is a lineup na nag-thrive sa split push. And if you're split pushing against a Kimi na mag-group up lang as 5, it's very hard to do that kasi yung objective taking ng Kimi lineup is very high. So, I do think OWNAGE meron silang clear idea dito on how they're gonna force EVOS out of their comfort zone kasi they really target those strategies na pinatakbo na ng EVOS on the past. And they're just limiting the options here para nga sa side ng EVOS.
Two interesting things to point out, I think, for the last game was that, first of all, yung Franco pick, it was not technically successful in terms of how it went. Kasi, I mean, it happened a lot of the walks were not on point, but it allowed them to sort of momentum and build that aggression into the game. However, what was really interesting to me about EVOS especially is the fact na kahit si Dupin, hindi siya yung main damage dealer, hindi siya yung parang main star ng last game, he was able to adjust and let other members of his team shine. And that's what I thought EVOS really brought to the table. That sort of change in dynamic, it really saved them in terms of that last game.
Yeah, even though that Franco pick didn't actually work, I feel like it did a good job of, meshing the comp. Parang sabi nga, some point, sabi ni Butters, wag ka na kumagat ka na lang. Something like that. And it did work out. It did work out in the end for them. Although, again, medyo 50-50.
Alright, drop has been banned by EVOS themselves. Blood naman para sa OWNAGE. I like the respect coming out from OWNAGE. I think Angie played that hero really well. Pero ano ang priority ngayon para sa EVOS PH?
Isn't this Harit kagad for you?
Harit?
Yan,
Yeah, it really reflects how much they want to play team fight. But Cho is also an option. Pero syempre, doon na lang tayo sa Harit. Ayaw mo na rin namang ibigay sa kabila yan because OWNAGE is also very comfortable with this. And Sir Jed, the coach, mukhang masaya siya sa turn-up ng Black.
I kind of like the bandita right there on the, on Dupin. So, I mean, I kind of think it's one of the good opportunities to show na hindi lang siya strictly assassin mage build. And it's one of the opportunities that he can pursue. Obviously, ngayon siya yung mag-harry but it's one of the opportunities to show na parang there's more dynamic to the lineup of EVOS, and I think they can pursue that in other rounds.
This is where Panda thrives talaga in terms of drafting prowess. He knows that EVOS PH, whenever nasa red side sila, they always go for the first priority Kufra. Pag nasa blue side naman yung EVOS, they always go for a mage. Then suddenly, Kufra +1. So ang ginawa ng OWNAGE dito, kinuha na kagad nila yung Kufra, shut down the strategy of EVOS PH. And again, nililimit lang talaga nila yung options na pwedeng i-draft ng EVOS PH.
I like this. Lunox the Exhort Stuff of Legends nung early parts of regular season. So showing it here is a bit of a change of pace for OWNAGE. They're going for a bit in. Medyo nagamit tayo dun sa we're expecting them to go for the post-split push. This is a great start to a team fighting team.
Yeah. The Cho and Tamos, obviously, comfort picks din para sa EVOS PH overall. That I saw them before that they combo Minotaur with the Harit. And I'm not gonna be surprised if it will be either banned by OWNAGE or picked up by EVOS sa latter stages ng ating drafting. But for OWNAGE, what do they want to secure at this point? Do they want to secure one of their split pushers already? Kasi I think yun yung talagang gusto nila mangyari dito. One of their fighters, perhaps?
I agree with the split pusher. I think it should be there na dapat talaga meron silang split pusher in the box. Pero I don't think they should limit themselves to that sort of playstyle.
Okay.
Kasi nakita natin kanina na they can roll with the punches. Na if
That's
it comes
true.
to being aggressive, if it comes to having to go for team fights, they're ready to do that. Kaso lang, if you keep focusing on the split push, eventually EVOS will sniff you out there. They're a smart team as well, and they'll realize when you're repeating the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's probably why they're doing this. That's why they're being shook. Sinushook sila ngayon sa drafting. Although, medyo, because of the picks of the Akai pick, medyo, they opened themselves up. Tanggal Hellcurt and all that, or pick Hellcurt for heroes. Otherwise,
Yeah, would you actually pick
Esmeralda,
OWNAGE and Hellcurt?
I don't know. Personally, I don't like the Hellcurt because I've said this so many times before na parang Hellcurt kasi sobrang 50-50 niya. Either sobrang useful niya or isa kang hindi na Dark Knight Falls na you're not gonna really have an impact on the rest of the game. And so for me, I feel like if it comes to split pushers, there's so many better options for you to go for right there.
Kasi just OWNAGE pick up sa following base natin yung Hanzo. Yung Hanzo before.
So, ito makita yung Hanzo.
I really want to see Hanzo.
I like the Hanzo as well.
Coach John Lloyd. Hanzo naman.
Salam mo.
Salam mo.
Oh, okay. What are the fighter choices ngayon para sa OWNAGE. Because it's very clear. Nakuha nila yung mage, nakuha nila yung double tax nila. Fighters na to for OWNAGE. Maybe they're looking at a standard. I don't think na mag-back-to-back na Lunax plus another mage pa rin sila. So ano yung mga pwede natin tingnan dito para sa OWNAGE? Leomord, maybe?
Leomord split push, kind of weak, but ooh, man.
Yeah, I was already thinking about the Aldo kanina. I think it's one of the heroes that they utilize really, really well. And we've seen that earlier on, actually. So kaya, yung pag ginamit lang yung Aldo, nag-enjoy yung audience natin.
Tasted their own medicine.
Ayun nga, it worked against them. Why not use it on their side? Diba? Kunin natin yung ano nangyari. What hurt us so much earlier on, let's use it on our side.
Kayo naman ang bawal mag-split.
Honestly, yung draft ng OWNAGE game, it's looking like an EVOS draft.
Actually, yeah.
Diba?
You know what, you're right with the Lunox pa,
Yeah,
diba?
and that's a Cobra lineup, by the way.
Actually, oo nga, para talagang EVOS yung draft.
Parang EVOS yung draft. Naging identity nila yung draft.
Oh my God!
Well, ito,
Let's
Minotaur.
go! Let's go!
Minotaur.
Oh my God.
Kaya sabi mo na about
This, yeah, they combo Harith and Minotaur. Sobrang lakas na nilang potential. They also want to go for the board.
Let's go!
Sabi ng EVOS dito, let's not go to the late game kung saan malakas yung Aljus. Let's finish this as fast as possible. At eto na ang makikita natin. It's gonna be the Minotaur and the Gore. And Hadita.
It's gonna be
Cool.
fun, man.
To be fair,
So-
there's not a lot of catch for the board. So
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of space for him to work with. Sure, mahuli siya at some point by the Aldo and maybe by the Akai. Pero that's not like a lot of hard CC that's gonna knock him down. So when it comes to having a board, bakit pick talaga siya na talagang situational. Pero kung may space ka na pwede mong gamitin, it can be really effective. We saw it last season. Sa season 2 na ginamit siya ng SCD Dragons back when they were pinasolid. Ang ganda ng effectiveness niya and I think we might even get to it.
Gusto ko sana, sayang. Sayang actually, because parehong mages ng OWNAGE lumulubog. So I feel like I would have picked the Selena instead rather than a board who is easily dodgeable.
You know, I want to ask you, one last time, sa ating 3-game series, sino ang mananalo? Let's start with Sir Rockhart. What do you think?
I feel like OWNAGE drafted really well.
OWNAGE.
Yung sobrang kontra niya. Pero I feel like it's gonna be an EVOS win here.
Alright. Oh, you want EVOS to win?
Yeah, I feel like OWNAGE did draft well, pero EVOS can take this.
EVOS para kay Rockhart, how about you?
I'm gonna say the opposite because I love the fact that they chose Aldo on their side naman. So I think it's gonna be OWNAGE.
OWNAGE for Illustrado, break the split. We got time.
For me, it's EVOS.
EVOS.
Number one, they have reach problems on the side of OWNAGE. Number two, Gord defeated the first Archangel squad and they might do it again.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's true.
malapit. Alright, stat-wise dito. But that has been a 2-1 in favor of EVOS. Let's see for one last time para sa Game 3. Babata natin ito kay Machin at kay Butters.
Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat ating mga poging panelists. Sabi ni Kuya Midnight, stats don't lie. Gord nga ba ang key to victory ng mga Tigers dito, paring Ters?
Who knows, but let's head
Malalaman natin.
into the game.
Malalaman natin. Huwag na tayo gumanon.
Huwag na tayo gumanon.
Niloko
Ayaw
lang
naman
naman tayo.
Niloko naman nila tayo.
Yun na.
Oh, wow. Sige, isa. 1, 2, 3. Ha!
Yan, tiwala lang. Alright, EVOS ngayon ang mapupunta sa blue side, paring Ters. Habang red side naman ngayon ang OWNAGE. Dalawang OWNAGE para sa ating predictions kanina doon sa ating panelist. CKTV, gamit ng Aldo Bimo, ang Akra Buzaken bilang ang Akai Exort as the Kadita and Tempod as the
On the side of EVOS PH, it's going to be Archie on the tiles, Dexter as the Gord, even the Harris on the Minotaur, and Haji as the show.
Let's talk about the Gord pick, Kuya Ters. Kanina napili dito. And what's interesting with this one, yung Mystic Projectile, madaling maiwasan.
Yes, and pero isip dito ng EVOS OWNAGE does have a lineup na pumapasok lang din.
Talagang all in. All in 2019. Ganun ang gusto nilang gawin dito, paring Ters. Habang nagkaka-invadan ng blue, ladies and gentlemen. Bimo namumula dito. There you go. Sino nakuha ng blue? There is the first blood na magpumula sa tanks natin. And there you go. Bimo falling down. EVOS. Unang dugo para sa laban.
Unang dugo. And yeah, I mean, it's a 1-1. It's a very great, but considering that a lot of people on Evo side actually rotated and OWNAGE side actually rotated, tignan natin kung paano sila mag-recover because with that skirmish na napakatagal, they probably missed
one wave of it. Yeah. Tsaka ang hirap din doon sa nangyaring skirmish na yun. Kasi the Kadita and the Lunox having the mage bird emblems dito, even though you're a tank, tamaan ka lang ng isang sabihin natin Breath of Devotion, Makati yung tick ng bird.
Tsaka hindi siya nakasolid card.
Ano yung solid card?
Kumbaga yung may 10% kabawas sa mga binabayaran mo na.
Oo, tama.
Pag kayo solid card kasi hawak mo, you go and just try to go for those skirmishes. But right now, with that bird,
yeah,
they don't really have that advantage.
Tama ka Kuya First. I think both of these teams are now playing it very safe. 1-1 tayo, parehas ang kalamangan, walang lamang sa Pen & Company right now. Hindi ko alam kung nasa patag pa sila dito, pero mukhang narinig na ata sila, ladies and gentlemen, habang magpapap dito na muna ng Aldo, unang turtle ay mapupunta kay Kuya Exol.
Pero alam mo, Kuya Manjit, madami pala tayong Elliot dito. Meron tayong Gord, meron tayong Aldo.
Tama.
Imo, on the other hand,
Mystic Gosh, laser technique.
Magic going in, we have the Dragon knocked up dito, hindi nga mapabalik, and that will be the end of that trial.
That is a nice pick-off para dito sa EVOS PH, Kuya Ters. Even though OWNAGE naman ngayon ang gumugusto ng late game because of the Aldo's pick, pero the setup, look at Dupen, the playmaker, Kuya Ters, 2 assists agad siya dito, nakuha, retreat daw, Kuya Ters.
Nakuha ng word.
Nakuha
Because
ng
the
word.
retribution na binato wasn't really
Yes.
on time, na parang talagang nandun siya sa point na pwede niya i-steal.
Oo. Because of the Mystic Gosh, automatic talaga, laban ka talaga dyan. And right now, Dexter, maganda ang kanyang, sabihin natin, arsenal ngayon. Wala pang deaths. Siguro aabot tayo ng automatic napakadaming burst damage. Especially kapag tumama din sa dalawang malambot na mage ng OWNAGE. Ang problema ko dito, Winters, nag-work din kasi yung mga mage lineup sa Joe. Kagaya niyan, naku po, pero si CKTT pala to. Habang si dito, hindi ka pala nasa dito. Meron ako, Exor, papasok na yun.
Exor just go in and out. Really want to fight people dito with the bouncing ball, but it will still get it.
At kinda interested dito sa kanila PHS kasi all throughout FPL, kung stats ang ating nababasihan, medyo tagilid yung stats ng kanila in terms of win rate. Pero yung lockdown naman dito and the burst damage ang OWNAGE ay maganda in terms of the late game. Kapag nag-late game na, pero ang nangyari, nababox out sila ng mga projectile ni Dexter. And even the setup na meron si Honda, nakuha siya ng magandang 5-1 Fury, easy laser para kay Dexter.
And that's it. That's the idea on the side of EVOS PH. But right now, batukin mga kaibigan!
Batukin pero inikot-ikot lang, mini-Beyblade habang kayo sa assault doon sa bandang taas. Mamamatay dito ang kakain mga kaibigan pero extra na may iwan. Si Kadita, ang Marina, naku po, Aqua takbo, pinag-laser ng Torre dito. EVOS will get another win.
I don't really know kung bakit nag-live sila ng karate. That they don't really have
Di natin, well, siguro akala din nila underestimated siguro yung damage output ng EVOS dito kung ikaw ang OWNAGE. And again, Aldous, ladies and gentlemen, CKTT, nag-message natin na Manoso, si Vintage Mechanic, sabi ni Haji, eto, sipa, sige, sipa.
sinasabihan nga, never underestimate the heart of the lion.
Tama. Champion yun. Lion. Lion ba sila? Tiger. Jaguar. Basta Jaguar yan. Pig pwede. Meow meow. Pig o
Feeling ko, tatanungin natin sila mamaya.
mamaya natin malalaman. Pero mukhang nagkakaroon ng pakpakan sa ating laban. Endless battle. Ang favorite items ng Complete War. Para kay CKTT, Kuya Ters. Or the Winner Battle. Let's go! Pero ito nilalabas ang kanang laser na espada. Nilalabas ang baba ng laser. Laser sword, Kuya Ters. Ano ka na ba? Contest 5. Pag nilabas na ng Contest 5, ang laser sword, get up na ang kalaban, Kuya Ters. Yun ang lalawan dahil Magic 1. Ice Speed 1. Ice Speed para kay Gordon. Dito, right now, dito. Aasa sila sa late game. Pinakamataas na level dito si KTD. Having that bounty rune, pero wala kapag nakukuha kill in the first 5 minutes. Medyo tagilid yung decision making mo nun eh. Kasi having that, gusto mo, sama ka na sama sa clash.
Sama ka na sama sa Clash. Pero nandito ang EVOS. Still trying to secure this buff. Honda shows himself. Dito yan ay kasama siya.
May balag, Kuya Nurse. Two-pen right now, securing the objective. Tama ka nga naman. Ba't mo nga naman palang bibigyan ng mga kalaban ng objective na natitira? Eh di ubusin mo na lang lahat, di ba?
You starve them with objectives. You starve them with farm. Get all the turrets. That is how you win.
Correct.
That is the traditional way of winning a game.
The MOBA way. The MOBA way.
way.
Paring Nurse. At kung iisipin mo dito, napag-usapan nga ng mga panel kanina, EVOS, niraran nila ang Cupra lineup na which gamit din ng OWNAGE. So, ibig sabihin pa nito,
Nakahuli si
kaya
Lemon
nilang
doon!
counterin. Hoy, grabe. Kala ko namatay na, nakapag-dodge pa na.
Oo. Pero he doesn't have his ultimate for the next initiation.
Correct.
And Busakin, kanina getting caught out. Busakin dito mga kaibigan. Ginawa nga ni RG. Busakin will just go in, straight out. Wala siyang maiipit.
Wala siyang naipit dito. Mukhang sila pa nga ang naipit dahil pinagsisipa-sipa. Mega kill para kay Two-Pen Squirt. Honda namumula. Nandito sa Exxon namumula. na din.
Bimo!
Pero laser sword!
Pinatay siya ng laser Bimo.
Ni laser Bimo, ladies and gentlemen. At mukhang sumisigaw na ang mga fans, ang mga pusa. Pusa ba kayo, Jaguar? Dahil itaas nyo na ang mga claws ninyo. EVOS PH, sila ba ang mag-eliminate sa OWNAGE, Kuya Nurse?
And are we gonna hear them roar mga kaibigan? Just knocking on the doors of OWNAGE dito. And OWNAGE, how do they come back? How do they come back from this?
Wala silang makuhang kill, Kuya Nurse. Nilaser
Si Busakin, nilalaser talaga.
Nile-laser lang naman, Kuya Nurse. Mala Cyclops ang galawan, Optic Plus. Para dito kay Dexter, 3-0-4. 7 kills in total ang kanyang naibigay. Galawang malayo lang, Paring Nurse.
The double dage setup dito of OWNAGE isn't working right now. They need enough power spikes. Probably 2 to take down EVOS PH. Yun yung pinaka-problema nila dito. Even though Busakin is trying his best, wala siyang maipit just because wala naman talaga kailangan ng mga pinasay na EVOS. Pero first down!
Grabe, nakita mo yung ginawa ni Haji. Inaliyok niya. Sinipa niya paloob ng laser. So kahit hindi tumama yung laser, parang tumatama pa din. Pero nawala naman dito ang aming show. Lemon and Company. Gusto nilang kukuha ng bawi dito, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the chase fake. Fake lang ba to? Yes, that was a fake ultimate coming out from OWNAGE. Pero still, pressured pa rin sila dito, Maring Nurse. Naku po, papasok si Ruben dito. The number 1 draft pick. Naku po, ngayong 2019 season, Lemon and Company, kumatagilid, kumakapit sa kanilang base.
Kapit lang, hear me roar. And EVOS, nasa same, well, technically game number 2 OWNAGE. Sila yung nasa posisyon kanina ng EVOS ngayon.
Ganito din ang laban.
Ganito.
Dito mo lang mapapatunayan na itong dalawang team na to ay magkatapla ang galawan, Paring Nurse.
In other terms,
Oh,
parehong lamang.
parehas lamang. Walang lugi, walang lamang. Parehas lamang. 10, 3, 11 minutes Thunder Belt on CKTD, ladies and gentlemen. Nako, eto na ba ang Lord Dance ng ating Infinite Time?
Alam mo kaya naging impossible mo. Ang tapang talaga naman. Ang tapang talaga ng pinsan mo.
Atapang tao.
Atapang atak.
Baka maldas yan!
Wala atak mo.
Baka maldas yan, Kuya Nurse!
Kung palda siya, ano nangyari sa'yo?
Yun na nga, ang mahirap dyan, Bobby. Eto na. Mukhang naspatan na to ng OWNAGE. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the box out ng pumula kay G.
Dito!
Pero naging tubig. Nagpatubig. Patay ata si G dito. Pero buhay pa din. There is the shield. Pero hindi. Masyadong masakinan kayo sa sword. Pero doon sa patagilid.
Tubig!
Pusakin ka na lang.
And here comes the Milawan Fury na mga bente! Nandito na! Patungan sa lahat!
Pakame-hame wave para dito kay Dexter. 3 on 2. Honda ngayon mga kaibigan. Initiate retreat. Ang dalawang team. Oh my G, what a fight. Ang dami regalo.
OWNAGE holding on for dear life. Ayaw nila malaglag. One more advance to the next round. And they have to pull out a miracle.
Correct.
Para magawa yun.
Sabi
stick with the plan.
Stick with the plan. Sabi ni Exert and ni Lemon dito, Kuya Haji, masyado ka namang malikot eh. Chill ka lang. Kami ang dalawang mage lord. And, dahil nawala si Haji kanina, Kuya Ters, napitas, kinulang ang firepower ng EVOS.
We have to commend the Ghost Speed kung paano their run so forward lineup na to. Lahat sila at tibay na sila. Two-man stun doon sa may likod.
Tibay at lakas ng loob.
Ang iaalay.
Ang iaalay para lang kay Gord. Dahil grabe yung damage, boy.
And now,
Oh
it will be
my
enough.
G.
But still, it will be able to push back Timos at isang base.
Oh my G, this is looking bad. Para kay na Coach Panda, godlike.
Kalita is down. Apat na lang sila dito. The last line of defense for OWNAGE. Can they fight this? The last turret will be destroyed. And eto na ata mga kaibigan. People dito with the Tyrant's Rage. Wala siyang tinamaan doon.
Sabertooth Tiger, EVOS PH, mag-ingay. Hear me roar. Dahil mukhang ma-eliminate na nila ang OWNAGE sa tournament. Roar or meow. Roar kami, sabi ng EVOS PH.
And that's how we roar.
They see me roaring. They hate it. Oh my G, what a series, Marikers.
EVOS. EVOS, EVOS, EVOS. They're not to actually come back from the dead. The pressure, Tufen. Sinabi natin na pwede siya ma-pressure dito, pero wala yung pressure na yun.
Trust the process.
Trust.
In terms of pressure, Kuya Ters, you just need to trust the process and exhort ang kampal mo na kaibigan natin si Gigi. Mga kaibigan,
It's heartbreaking. It's dalawang beses na ako nakakita ng team. Dagdag na yun. Ang hirap tignan. But still,
yes, tama ka. Panda right now. Tama ka pa, mga kaibigan. Thank you, sa pagbigay sa amin ng mga dramatic games. Paano sila nakapasok? Split push. Paano sila nakapasok sa playoffs? Split decision.
even though they lost, paramdam ko, matunog na matunog ang pangalan ng OWNAGE ngayon.
Matunog na matunog talaga.
Oh, intense.
Intense.
Super intense.
Super intense.
Pero
Oh my
alam
God.
mo,
Okay na ako.
sobrang intense natin dito. Pero intense din kaya si natin. Intense natin.
Siyempre.
Wolf, gano'n ka-intense yan?
Sobrang init ng laban talaga. So, kahit may aircon dito, naiinitan kami. Of course, maraming salamat, Butters and Magic, for that amazing cast. We are now headed to our analyst desk. Panel host, sama ko, Rampart, Illustrado, and Midnight was one for the books. One of the best series we've seen so far.
I would have minded if that series was 34 minutes. Because how close that was actually throughout. Except for that last one, Gord pick really surprised us. Parang ang lakas eh. Masyado
Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie.
Iba stats don't lie talaga. I mean, I had my doubts about it. They proved me wrong. And congratulations, EVOS.
Yeah, actually, I think we had some best earlier. May reach problem nga talaga sa Angel doon. He said it. And at the same time, near the core, not a lot of opportunities for a catch there. Ang hirap pumili ng board eh. Tsaka yung spacing niya, yung position niya, there was no way to catch it. So by the time that, they just got absolutely wrecked. There was no time for the Aldo to come online. There was no time for the late game to come online from Archangel, which was what they were relying on. And at the end of the day, ang galing lang talaga ng, drafting dito ng EVOS PH and the way they executed that draft was flawless.
I think that kaya natin masayang magaling draft nila because they're really comfortable with it. They know how to make it work. Midnight, you want to say something about this?
I think this is where EVOS PH finally realized sa hole na ginagawa ni Panda in terms of draft. We've seen it before, Archangel series against EVOS PH. They got the key on the board. This draft na pinapatak mo ng OWNAGE is it's susceptible against these kinds of lineups kasi yung reach ng lineup ng Archangel, it's always lacking. We've seen it victorious before, the Kimi board, now it's just board. And the one thing that EVOS PH, the one thing that made EVOS PH realize na may ganitong problem yung ginagawa ng OWNAGE is because of the Kimi ban. Sabi nila, wala tinagad yung Kimi. And inaasok nyo na wala na kayong problema. Problemahin yung reach, you still have a Gord. And mind you, that's on Dexter.
Yeah.
Gord, Dexter, they support.
I mean, who would think of that? that even. Like, di ba yung makakaisip na, okay, you don't have a reach problem, no one I mean, normally yung approach dun is to pick something else, go a different route. Pero hindi, they stay on it. Okay, meron pa tayong isa pang hero na hero, si Cord, gamitin natin. Kasi sobrang, creative the way that they thought about that.
Oh, ganda, 5-man with Fury. I think that's where they excel as well. EVOS, galing nila maghati ng team. I mean, nagbibinuon Fury si Honda sa harap, yung nasa likod, may pinapatay sila. It's like, it was so difficult to fight against, even if you were Archangel.
Ano masabi ko dito sa, well, kind of wanna give our audiences din, kasi tataas ka, what is reach? Basically, kung ano nilang Tagalog, ano yung abot ng isang team. Pag wala kang reach, wala ka naabot masyado. Higher reach, mas malayo na abot mo. But I think that for this game, it will be on to Dupen, was the MVP of this game, 7-1 and 7 for the KDA. But I think that this series, for me in particular, is the Dexter series. For sure.
100%, there's no doubt.
When we saw yung kanyang support play, it was really amazing how much yung sa salvation ng mga skirmishes and
Alalay lang, nadadaan sa alalay yung mga team fights.
Iba-ibang klase na mapakita niya, and I think that people should really start looking on the sports and it's complicated.
Yeah, I think it goes back to just like similarly to how other games approach it. I mean, the meta develops nagde-develop siya. So at first, di ba, una lagi, it was all about the market, talking about the factory, like, needing to know natin ang place that when it comes to the sports, and I think that's when you have signs that a beautiful game is developing for your eyes. Na talagang nag-change yung meta, nag-a-adapt ang players, and stars start to rise in the new meta.
I do have to agree to sa sinabi mo, no? They should start to be about respect sa mga support, especially yung pinakita nila. Kasi again, it's one of the teams na talaga abusado nila yung concept ng displacement, and at the same time yung reach. I would say Dexter is one of those pinakil bakit nagagawa na EVOS PH.
Sobrang importante Dexter, but of course, congratulations sa buong EVOS PH. GG's pa rin sa OWNAGE, putting up a very good fight in that series. But for now, we're gonna pass it on to our wonderful stage host, Sarah Line, as well as Joe Starsky.
Alright, thank you very much to our panel host, Wolfcast. Ayan. Congratulations again to EVOS PH. And of course,
we have our MVP, Duven.
Yes. Guys, palakpakan naman natin. Come on. Enjoy sila dun eh.
Busy sila kayo na papabigay.
Celebrate si Dexter kasi nagbibigay dun.
Akala ko si Doggy na naman nagpapabigay.
O sige, balik tayo dito kay Doof. Kasi sabi, may nagsasabi dito, Doof, sa wakas, nag-MVP ka na raw. Ano masabi mo doon?
I think nakabawi ko. Malaki yung expectations para sa akin.
Malaki expectations.
Yes. Okay, I also have one question.
Yes.
Duven, match 5, the man of match 5. Why do you want to win? After losing to Archangel earlier this day, and now getting through to make it to day 2, what is giving you that push to win? Why do you want to win? Yeah, what is your inspiration? For you, for the team?
Talaga lang ha. Alright, maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Duven. See you tomorrow.
Yes, ayun, grabe. Sa wakas, ayun nga yung mga chini-cheer ng mga kasama niya. Sa wakas, nagkaroon na siya ng MVP, di ba? Alright. So,
Effective talaga yung chanting kanina ni Dexy. Yung kanina doon before the game started.
Oo,
Let's go, EVOS!
Early celebrate sila dito ng EVOS eh.
They're very happy. And it was a very intense
Yes,
game. Game 2 was crazy.
Actually, yun
yeah.
yung favorite ko na match dun sa kanila. Kasi parang medyo unpredictable eh.
Yes.
Parang pag ganon yung
Oo nga.
in favor sa EVOS, tapos sa OWNAGE. Pag ganon eh, mahirap masabi.
Akala ko yun na yun, EVOS PH is gonna win.
Yes.
But actually, OWNAGE made such a good comeback. And then we had our game 3.
Actually,
Awesome. Definitely the best one today.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, magandang example yung nangyari. And habang hindi pa natatapos yung laban, dapat tuloy pa rin.
Yeah.
Kasi I've experienced it, a lot of people parang hindi pa tapos yung match. Parang alam na nilang sira na yung mga towers nila and everything.
magkano sila mag-quit eh.
Yes.
Para dito, di ba, they show that they will still fight and, you know, may pwede pa rin eh.
Yeah, okay. So never, wag na wag maging kampante hanggat di
Yes,
pa tapos
yun
sa
din.
laban.
Maging
Keep
kampante.
pushing, keep destroying turrets. And if you've destroyed all the turrets, go for the kill. Don't be shy. Do it.
Yes, and later on will be the final match of the day, who is going to be match number 6. It's going to be Signal versus No Limit. When we come back here at Mobile Legends Professional League Season 3 playoffs. We'll see.
I'll hunt you to the ends of the earth. Mega kill. Thank me, my lowly opponent. Unstoppable. An ally has been slain. Legendary.
Benta ko.
Alright, and again, welcome back to day 1 of Mobile Legends Professional League
Season 3
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
Yes, my name is Joe Starscream.
And I'm Sarah Line, and we are down to our final match of today.
Yes. Wow, at sa wakas.
Shall we do like a quick recap of the teams that have won?
Yes, of course. Okay, so yeah, just to give a quick recap on what happened kanina. Game 1 was BREN versus Signal, and nanalo yung BREN.
BREN Esports.
Yes, the game number 2, we have Archangel versus EVOS, which nanalo yung Archangel. Game 3, OWNAGE versus Execration, nanalo yung OWNAGE. Game 4, No Limit versus SGD, and nanalo yung No Limit. So the last match that we had would be game number 5, which is EVOS versus OWNAGE, and nanalo yung EVOS. Yan, EVOS.
Yes.
And now,
we have
match number 6.
the last one of today. So everybody that is outside, please come in as we are about to start our match. And the two teams that are about to fight.
Yes, let's go ahead and introduce our teams for our last match. Starting with Signal Ultra